Previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
With Dan and the guitar. And I said it when he did the abortion that was Dan Halen.
Wow.
Guys that can play the guitar, it looks just natural and effortless. When Dan plays the guitar, it looks like the guitar is trying to run away from Dan, and he is forcefully holding it from going away from
raping
him.
the guitar.
You're saying he holds his guitar hostage? Is that what you're saying?
I am saying
it's trying to run.
It looks
Dan
like
is Hamas, and it's a little Israelite trying to run away.
Yes. You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Broadcast rights for the Bubba the Love Sponge show have been granted to this station by the Bubba Radio Network and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this production without the express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
Welcome. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge show. I'm Bubba. And it's Friday, January 19th, 2024. Hello.
Are your levels low?
Are my levels low?
Yeah.
My mic levels?
Yeah, it just sounded softer compared to the music.
Well, I had the music a little too hot, Dan. Shut up, Dan. Jesus. Worried about my board operating skills. Quiet.
Okay.
I thought the same thing, Dan.
Shut up, Seth. You F-boy. Jesus, God.
I'm with Dan. I can't believe Brian was talking about his guitar trying to run away from him yesterday.
He is a Jew. He's very funny. He wants more money and more mic time. He's got anxiety. He's got depression. He takes pills. So
Has Phoebe heard your new smash hit yet?
I don't think so.
he doesn't lose
You
his.
could be like Dan, where you get it, on your phone, and then you just come home and you just play it and let your whole family hear how cool you are.
I think my wife's more checked out than Romina is on this show.
Good luck with that one.
That's wow.
He's just a boy.
I think my wife's more checked out than Romina, and Romina absolutely hates this show. She literally would listen to the Mexicans on 97.1 before she would tune into us. I'm telling you that right now. Her husband's the co-host on a real cool show in the city that she lives in, on a terrestrial station that she can get, and she decides to listen to. You think, Dan, does she listen to some other show? I mean,
when I'm in her car, it's like, Buenos dias, andale. No, I'm like, what the?
Like, what I'm saying is, like, do you think when she takes the kids to the car line in the morning, like, what's Romina's schedule with regards to, like, when is she usually in the car?
Like 7:30ish.
All right.
7:30 to 7:50 or so.
So 7:30 to 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's taking the kids, dropping them off, and probably coming home. Do you know for a fact that she listens to us or perhaps a different show?
I think she either listens to, the a Spanish station or you.
Really? So you think she does at times
It's
listen
random.
to us?
It's random.
Well,
so I never know.
then Seth, Phoebe probably occasionally checks out our show, right?
Yeah,
so she might know you have a new song about you.
I mean, she listens to the show, whenever she can. Sometimes my daughter says that the talking gets boring, so...
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they flip on 94.9. They're doing some trivia gimmick over there.
Right.
We like to play along. You know how
Little
it is.
Seth, I'm glad little 6-year-olds, the program director that she Phoebe, meanwhile, has been in radio. She knows what she wants to listen to, and we got baby Phoebes in the back, saying, this isn't, good for us. We need to. I'm 6.
Yeah.
I'm 6, and as the driver and being an alpha, I control what's on the radio. Let me, like, when me and the Merch Crick are driving, I control what's on the radio.
Yeah.
Dan, when
Even
you
if she's driving?
yeah.
Right.
Well, first of all, she's not driving anymore.
Even her own car?
I mean, she can drive her own car.
Oh, okay.
Taking away your keys?
No, she can drive her own car, and I
Well,
guess
that's good.
I
She
probably
sells those
can't.
privileges.
I probably can't regulate what she listens to on her own time, Like, when
But
she's
whether
out
or
running
not
errands
you're
or not.
driving, I'm saying whether or not you're in the car, you're listening
If I'm
to what
in the
you
car,
want,
I'm in charge of the radio.
even if you're in the passenger seat.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Dan, is that your kind of the way you are too?
Oh yeah, you
Let
ever
me
listen to that crap?
What about you? Like, are
Believe
you
it or
are
not-
you the radio booker?
Yeah, believe it or not, I am the radio booker.
Really?
Yes.
Don't believe
Actually relinquished one right
One
for
thing.
you.
That's the one thing I have.
That's the only thing you're in charge of.
That's right.
How about like TV? Like when you're watching TV, who gets the remote?
Majority of the time, I do too.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, that's another thing. How about you over there, F-boy? When you and your family are watching TV together, who gets the remote?
Can I be honest, F-boy? We don't watch a lot of TV together. We watch we'll watch Bluey and stuff with my daughter, but I mean, normally I'm watching football or something downstairs or in another room.
Right.
And that's pretty much the only time I'm watching TV is when there's sports on.
Right.
So it's not anything she's really interested in unless Travis Kelce's playing.
He's a Kelsey mark now.
Oh yeah, my daughter's a huge Kelsey mark.
Not Justin Fields, not Montgomery, not a famous bear.
No. She's all about Travis Kelce.
Really?
Yeah, she knows what he represents.
Big guys with beers.
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Is she a Swiftie?
Of course. Yeah.
Right. So since she's man, talk about brilliant marketing. Travis Kelce prior to getting with Taylor Swift was like a dudes dudes liked him.
Yeah, he was a stud tight end.
And maybe some women that were football enthusiasts are like, yeah, I like that guy. And then some people that aren't football enthusiasts and female, maybe they saw him on one of his commercials and like, yeah, that guy's kind of good looking. But for the most part, it was kind of a NFL guy's lane that he's in. And then once he started dating Taylor Swift, what type of star, what stud can lower their demographics where the average demographic probably prior to Taylor Swift was like, 25-year-old men is like your average demographic, high side, low side. But now, just because you're dating, you got 6-year-olds that like you. Right? I mean, 6-year-olds like you now.
I mean, I don't know what it's doing for the Travis Kelce brand, but I mean, it's
making them money.
His jersey sales went up 400% when it was announced.
Dan, are you in charge of the remote? I'm assuming you're definitely in charge of the remote.
I am, but I'm like Seth. We don't watch TV together that much as a family.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but I watch TV a lot with Merch Crick. She has no say-so in it. It's like, this is what we're watching.
Okay, Daddy.
Get over it. Lummy, Burger King, is this a bait and switch gimmick? Burger King's going to give you a Anna and Seth are probably really excited on this one. They're going to give you a croissant on January 30th in honor of National Croissant Day for a penny. But I think any day starting off with a croissant is sure to be bright, but it's even better when it's only a penny in honor of National Croissant Day. Do I say that right?
Are they a new sponsor?
What's that?
Are they a new sponsor?
No, it's just an article.
Really?
I thought people around here would like to know that.
It's called a croissant.
It's called what?
A croissant.
Is that? I mean,
I'm being serious.
It's pretty accurate. Yeah. It's about the way it says.
You have to place an order online at least of $1 through the app during breakfast hours. So they're getting you in there to get something else in order to give you that 1 penny croissant. Does the croissant have anything in it? Is it just a
sandwich?
Yeah, it's the breakfast sandwich. Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, okay. In that case, yeah.
Sausage patty, bacon, or ham with eggs and American cheese on a croissant.
Let me. If you get something over $1,
you get a drink,
and you use your app, so you can be like, I want a large Dr. Pepper or a Diet Coke or something. That's going to be over $1.
Yep.
And when is this?
January 30th.
Oh boy, I gotta wait this long.
Yeah.
Well, they're also doing on January 23rd, which is National Pie Day.
Okay.
You can get a free Hershey pie.
Oh,
that sounds
with a $1 order too.
$1 order.
Else.
Yeah.
What they're trying to do is drive you to that app.
Yep.
That's what they're trying to do is drive you to that app
it's
because
for everyone.
it's less labor extensive and it doesn't mess up.
Hey Bubba,
What?
on the 30th, can we just send Colton through the Burger King drive-thru
50
with
times?
like $10? Yeah, and just have him keep getting our free croissants and pies for us.
We should.
He can keep putting different hats on so they don't recognize him.
Has a Groucho Marx disguise. has a Freddy the 13th mask. Has a Jason mask. mask. Has a Richard Nixon mask. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But we're gonna have $100 worth of masks just in order to get $10 worth of croissants for free.
You're damn right.
That's how we run our business around here. Oh my God, Seth and Brian were going. I was trying to pass out a little bit early last night, and I'm in bed, and I'm on this text exchange with Babyface and F Boy over there. And I didn't finish the F Boy. Let's finish the F Boy before I start monologuing about the F Boy. Okay. An F Boy closeout. Okay.
Perfect.
What is it?
An F Boy closeout.
He's not your goy toy. He is our Sethy boy. He's not your goy toy. Direct deposits. He's making profits. He's picking pockets. When his daughter's around, he stole dumbbells. He's building muscle. He's digging tunnels deep under the ground. He's just a boy. He's not your boy toy. He is our Sethy boy. He's not your boy toy.
Little Dan Noodle in action there at the end. So Seth, God, there was something I was going to ask you now. I completely. Oh yeah. So I'm on this text exchange, and Brian and Seth. I don't know who started it.
Brian.
So Brian just put me and Seth on a text, and something to the tune with he thought Thursday's show with him in it yesterday was pretty good. I don't know if I responded or not, but I agree. I thought yesterday's show was really good.
So he texted everybody just to put himself over?
I think
just Bubba and Seth.
That wasn't the text, Dan, at all.
Okay, let me look at it then. Hold on. You know what?
It at all?
What a great text.
Hey, guys, I'm great.
Dan, are you going to send that text today,
There
too?
was literally nothing about the show yesterday.
Okay.
It's okay, Bubba.
You're right.
It was fuzzy time.
Okay, so, but Anna, wait till I tell you how pathetic. This is 3:16 in the afternoon. I mean,
Already fuzzy?
I'm already fuzzy. So, okay.
Hey, sorry, everybody else is still thinking about your show and your brand and how to elevate you and get you back on top.
I know, but my Lord, it's so exhausting to be able to execute that format, my friend. I mean, I'm like Frankenstein. You got to put me away so I can come back and perform for the people the next day, okay?
I thought 3:16 was a fine time to text you.
It was, I guess. So anyway, 3:16, Brian Matroni sends the first text in this group text between him and me and Seth. Bubs, I bought some football cards for you, me and Seth. Okay, so I'm sorry, for me, you, and Seth to open next Thursday if you're down for it. We can use it as additional content for now and see if it gets us any traction. Oh, Seth jumps right on it. It'll be good content. Then Brian goes, Sponjo, don't leave us hanging like a blaster pack on the rack waiting to be open. All this all this soy boy, athletic card talk is like, okay, whatever, sure, no problem. I go, yeah, I love it. So, I mean, right, I should have the boxes by Wednesday so we can open them up on Thursday right after the show, film it on YouTube, Bubba Breaks. I said, okay, love that. But we need to continue to make a logo and Rainbow Rick and Bubba Army card holders, and that would sell. And we can go to retail and bigger breaks and Bubba, listen to the kid. I told you we could do that, like just boom, 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 boom. I finally said at 4:46, please take me off this thread. I'm going to bed. They're just going crazy over it, like a bunch of couple little F-boys that are opening up blaster packers and packs and racks and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good with it. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, Brian had some more details to work out. I didn't know that, before 5 o'clock was a bad time.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. After I approved it, then you guys should have gone off grid and then just, got your logistics done. Because once I said, yeah, I'm good with it. But that's all you need me for.
But he was talking about, ways to try to make more money and try to make money during this, and that's when you checked out. He was like, we can make Bubba Army card stands, and we can do bigger breaks and stuff like that.
Okay, great. We can do all that. I'm good with all that. I mean, great. Bubba breaks.
Yeah.
Let's make some money.
Okay.
Let's break open some cards.
There we go. Just
Okay.
don't talk to me, before 5 o'clock in the afternoon about it.
After I told you yes, yeah, I'm good. Yes, that's good. Then I don't have to
Hey, by the way, after you said stop texting us, Brian sent you 2 more. I left. Okay, I was gone.
Well, I put
Brian sends 2 more texts after you said get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Well, what did he say on this?
He said something fweed, and he said another thing.
Yeah.
He always handles you being, a little surly well.
Yeah. So yes, I'd like to do that. Let me see. He's the last 2 he sent. He goes, I don't know the lingo necessarily. Sorry, night, fweet. I don't know what any of that means. I didn't see it. I just saw it this morning. So.
Yeah. Well, so we won't.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
And maybe we can have a meeting about it or something like that.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk in person.
I don't think maybe texting would be the best way. That sounds a little like it might be a little in depth and a little more detail oriented than just doing it through text.
Well, let's put this one on Matroni. He started it all,
Right.
I mean, I can't help it. He likes cards too.
I don't know if he likes cards or he just knows how to work. You know what I'm saying?
No, he likes it. He knows that it's fun. He knows a lot about it. I talked to him yesterday because he made a couple references on the show where I was like, "What the hell do you know?" And he told me he pays attention to it. It's nostalgic. He doesn't participate.
I mean, we got some card boys over here saying.
Yeah, we got some card boys.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's talking about pulling, a $2,000-$3,000 card. I mean, how could you not be into that?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I
You're
guess
not a card boy?
I guess I'd be into it.
Yeah.
How much do I have to pay to get the pack that's got the $2,000 or $3,000 card in it?
Brian bought 2 blasters, which are like $30 a piece.
All right. So what's a blaster?
Blaster's a low end. It's one of the lower end, boxes that you can buy.
I know, but how many cards are in a blaster?
90.
90.
90?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So 90 now.
Could it be like Tom Bean's roast?
Hold on. Now is it 90? Is it 90 only like a bat of one particular sport?
Yeah.
Or is it,
Yeah,
is
it's
it,
Donruss football we were talking about yesterday.
What's that?
Donruss football that we were talking about yesterday. And that's what Brian ordered.
What's Dahmer's?
Donruss
Jeffrey
football.
Dahmer?
Donruss.
So that's the brand name of the card?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Donruss.
Donruss.
Yes.
That's the name of the company that's producing these cards, and the sport that you're talking about is football.
Yes.
Yes. I thought you were a big NBA guy trying to get that
Baseball
Will
card.
Bonina guy or whatever.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge NBA guy. I collect a lot of NBA cards, but
What brings more money right now?
I'm more into the NBA because I find there's a lot less injuries. Plus, with football, most of the time only the quarterbacks are valuable. In basketball, anybody could be valuable because anybody could score 30 points a game, whether it's Wembanyama.
What about baseball?
Baseball's a little tough because, when you get a prospect or something like that, you have to hold on to it for like 6 years and then hope they end up not sucking. So baseball's way of a longer play. I like to, kind of see if I'm going to make money, sooner than later on some of these guys.
Have you ever heard of maybe like a Roth IRA or something like that?
Yes.
Put money in Apple?
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
It's way less fun.
we're down to cards now for our investments. I'm just saying, lover.
I used all my 401k money when I was going through my finding myself phase, and so this is my next plan.
Oh, okay. Is your card gimmick?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Is it going to be like a hustle, or is it going to be just like a hobby? Or kind of both?
It's more of a hobby. I'm not really trying. You can make money in it, but I mean, when I make money, it's just more of like a pretty cool thing, so I can buy more cards. I'm not really like making a living off of it.
Like you're not trying to day trade or anything like that on the deal. You're not trying to actually think that brokering and like collecting cards is going to be a way that you can put Sethi through college or anything like that.
God, no. I mean, I think I'm going to have some good, good cards to, pass down, one day, but I'm not looking at it to, set me up for the rest of my life.
Now, currently, in your extensive card collection, what is your most valuable card? Currently.
Tom Brady Gold Sparkle Prism 2022 out of 24. So it's numbered out of 24.
Right. And like, what's that? What do you think that, I'm not
1,000.
$1,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
On the low end.
Now, could somebody have bought that card on one of these $30 breaks?
Nope. I got it mailed to me specially from Panini, the company that owns it, because what they do is they put these things in cards called redemptions, And what it is, you'll get a thing that goes, you are owed a Kyle Pitts autograph. You are owed a Baker Mayfield autograph. And you send it in. And then when those guys finally autograph the stuff that they're paid for, they'll send you the autograph.
Oh, okay.
Well, I had some autographs that had been out for 3 years that nobody had autographed. So I called Panini one day and I was like, yo, I've had these autographs out for like 3 years. Is there any way we can get these? And they go, well, how about we send you some Sparkle Packs? And Sparkle Packs.
You mean the same thing as you used behind Dan on the national anthem?
Yeah.
Exactly. Sparkle
Wow.
Packs.
They go,
is that where you got those from? Your card trading business?
No.
Man, you really are. You really are a very large contributor to the show.
Thank you.
So non-selfish.
I know.
Took your very own sparkler packs to cause for the pyro portion of Dan Hendricks. God bless your little soul.
Thank you. I'm a team player.
So you got the Brady one through complaining?
So
Awesome.
It had been 3 years, and I was like, hey, what's up with Kyle Pitts? And it was Luis Robert who plays for the White Sox, and they're like, oh, these guys sign periodically. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just take the Sparkle Packs. Little did I know these Sparkle Packs go for like $300-$400 a piece, and you get 3 cards in them, and I ended up pulling 2 Tom Brady's, Sauce Gardner. Like, I sold one of the cards for $200. I sold one of the Brady's for $650. I sold another one for $50. Like, I ended up making a ton of money off those.
What now? Can you buy these cards on Amazon?
You could buy them on eBay, but you can't buy them anywhere. They're straight from the company.
So you can't. Why wouldn't they be on Amazon?
Because they don't do retail.
Yeah, they're not. It's not like a retail product.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's no third party involved. It's just straight from
the manufacturer,
the company.
Yeah,
and you buy them on eBay.
You can buy them on eBay. Yeah, there's no way to buy them from the company though.
So when you buy online, are you buying from eBay? That's what I'm trying to say.
I'll buy on eBay or I'll buy from a local card shop. Yeah, there's a card shop down the street. I always kind of see who has the lowest prices.
I imagine there's a lot of hot chicks in the card shop.
Talk about a 99-to-1 business. I mean, there's
it's not good.
By the way, Anna, I did get an email yesterday, and it went something like, I can't quite remember. Maybe it was a comment on a Facebook post. Maybe it was a Facebook Messenger. I don't know, but it said, I turned on the show today, and I saw this hot chick in the square that Anna usually sits at. Oh my God, it's Anna. The hair makes that much of a difference.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, and I just noticed you as you took off your little jacket and something, and then you kind of flip your little kind of cute short hair. I don't know. It just looks like I think it gives you gives you a little cute edge. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually doing stuff with
that long, lame tiger's mane that you had that you only watch. They just sometimes it would get frizzed out, and it'd just be like.
No, I hear you.
This also kind of maybe is conducive to maybe thinning out your face a little bit or something.
Oh,
I
think
it does something for maybe your, maybe it helps your schnoz a little bit.
Oh, I appreciate that.
No, I'm just saying. No, Seth, I'm saying it in a good way. Like, I think her hair
is just never really a good thing.
It's
really,
not?
No.
Okay.
Whatever, I'm used to it.
She knows what I'm talking about.
I don't
Schnoz
care.
is right up there with schlong.
Well, schlong's cool. I mean, schlong's cool. Right? Schlong's way cooler than a schnoz.
I didn't know Anna's face needed help at all. That's why.
Well, see, now you're painting me into a really mean-spirited hole, because I just was saying, I think your hairdo accentuates your good qualities of your face, and maybe it, helps out your nose a little bit. I was trying to be. I don't think there's really a nice way to put that.
Did you cry?
Me?
Yeah. After you cut it?
No, I asked. This is what I ordered. So
she picked all her hair up off the floor as she was.
Did you donate your hair to cancer? Because you had
I don't
a lot
think
of
you can
long
do that
hair.
when you only have like 4 inches to give. But
You only gave 4 inches?
I was like 7, but you have to do at least 12.
I thought you did that much. I mean, because you had massive hair.
I thought
now you have no hair.
No, I cut it like it used to be down to my butt, and I cut it almost to my shoulders.
I know,
in August,
but
and
we
it
thought
grew
it was
like hella fast.
I know. So I would think that you cut at least 12 inches off. That's what I would.
No, then it'd be a pixie cut.
No, okay, so
I told the hairdresser, which is Nick the Gun Guy's wife, by the way. She's amazing, Amber. I said
she did one hell of a job.
Yeah,
on
I
your
said,
hair.
listen, I want it short, but like I still want to look like I'm attracted to men. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, she nailed it. I think you could even go just maybe like a little bit shorter.
Yeah,
I think you can go just that next little step shorter to give it kind of more of the messy look, you know?
It's messy plenty, I think.
Yeah, but
I
I
tried
think,
to do some damage
I
control
think
this morning.
being messy is cuter with short hair than this long ass, lion's mane that you had before that was multicolored.
Usually it's more forgiving because the weight kind of keeps it down.
No,
But
I think this short little number that you're working with right now. Yeah, it's not quite a bob, but I'd like it to be a bob.
it's not a bob.
Well, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it works for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I got an email about it saying, "Wow, Anna, who usually doesn't even look like she tries to be sexy. Maybe your hair is just taking you
to the next level.
Yeah."
I'll take it. Thank you for sharing that information with me.
Well, no problem. Thank you.
Oh, I got some information, Bubba, you'd be happy about.
Wow.
Macho is happy about it. Yesterday, while we were decluttering the one of the offices, we found the turntables.
Oh, we did?
Really?
The two 1200s?
Yeah, and Macho said he's going to break some records out and spin.
No way, Macho Man in a tank top spinning 1200s. No way.
That's what he said.
Maybe the next Bubba 199?
I knew that was where this was going.
Maybe much.
Getting demoted again.
No, Anna, you don't do every. Let's
You
just be
literally
honest.
said yesterday, I want you to do every 199.
Oh, jeez.
Do you not recall him saying
All
that?
right, well, why not take half your workload so that it's better variety? I'm sure he spins differently than you did.
Yeah,
and
he's way better than me.
spinning on Technic to 1200s. So
Real turntables.
Why does that kind of deflate you a little bit?
No.
And the fact that you were the DJ, now you're the co-DJ. I mean, I'm trying to just do every other month. He gets 1 month, you get 1 month.
Okay, that's fine.
Wow, you already get 6 months.
What's Mach? Now, Mach, is that something you'd be interested in?
I feel like we should maybe split the setup. So she does some, I do some.
Oh, so you're saying
He's so
sets?
sweet.
That
yeah,
way it's
but
variety.
wouldn't the setup be a nightmare to have them
No.
both set up?
Not at all.
So you're saying maybe she does hour 1, you do hour 2?
Or we could do 20 minutes at a time, or how do you
Oh,
want
yeah.
fun.
Little sets.
He's so nice.
Look at him.
Oh, the nice.
All right, well, let's do it that way then.
I can wear a tank top too.
Yeah.
Can have a shoulder off.
Fortunately, he'll look better than you.
Yeah, no doubt.
How many other DJs do we have working here, Bubba?
I don't know. Are you a DJ?
No, God, no.
Now, Macho Man, I know it's called a coffin with a mixer and everything. Is it everything? Is it nice? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it medium?
The mixer is medium, but we have to get cartridges for the actual turntables. I don't know if we found those. Those are $50 a pop, so we need 2 of those.
All right, cool.
Did you find the prosthetic breasts?
Do you need a new mixer?
I can bring one.
All right. But are the turntables pristine though? I mean, they
look very sexy. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, he got.
You know what I'm
excited.
saying is like if you look at a set of 1200s that that's been in a nightclub for 5 or 6 years, they're gonna be beat up and
Spilled on. And
yeah,
all kinds of
I mean, mine are pristine. I think mine have only been spun. I think they've only been used 2 or 3 times.
We'll get some pictures of it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Where did you find that? What were the turntables under? Where you just find turntables as you're cleaning stuff out?
Well, no, we were cleaning the room out, and I'm like, man, that looks like a turntable coffin. And sure enough,
Was it in Manson's room?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew exactly where it was. See, I knew it was there.
Perfect.
Hey, hold on. Seth, you were here yesterday when you were talking about our cash cube.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to ask Dan if he'd help me. Maybe it could be the Diaco Law cash cube.
Oh,
What is the
you
cash
provide
cube?
the cash.
So Dan, listen, I'm thinking about turning the shower that we currently have, dime bag Daryl amps and drum sets, and we've just run out of space, but we'd get rid of all that stuff. We'd put it in storage. I feel like I need another container.
Yeah, Macho and I were talking about where we were going to put a lot of this stuff.
Do you want to sell that stuff, Bub, or you want to keep it?
So what?
What?
Oh, maybe I. Here's the thing, Seth. I'd like to sell it all.
Yeah.
But somebody told me, man, that the Dimebag Daryl amps that Dean Guitar made, and they say dime on them. So they're a tribute to Dimebag Daryl from Pantera. That they are currently worth a lot of money, and the longer you hang on to them, the more money they're, especially than the condition that mine don't even have any rips or scuff marks or most bands take them and load that stuff in their van and it gets scuffed on and stuff like that. Like mine are brand new, never been outside.
Well,
let's sell it to an auction house.
No, but how about you think we should hang on to them longer? Or do you think we sell them now?
Well, it's kind of like your BB King guitar.
Yeah, I was offered $35,000 for that.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But somebody's like, listen, that's a piece of. If you don't need the $35,000, then don't sell it because it's never going to depreciate. Like it's always going to be, as
increasing in value.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to be like 79, like gripping your BB King guitar, going like, all right, now's the time to get rid of it finally?
No.
I mean, like,
no, but
$35,000 sounds cool.
But it's part of my decor in my living room.
Of course.
And so, because
it's your best guitar of all of them.
Right. And, I'm not quite that desperate yet that I can hold on to it, Seth, and it's going to be worth more and more money. But see, you're that kind of guy that wants to sell things now. Like if you own those Dimebag Darrell amps and somebody walked up and said, "Hey, I'll give you," I heard they're going for about $10,000.
Yes.
But would you sell them? Or,
yeah.
Or would you hang on to them for another 10 years and they're now worth $25,000?
I'd sell them because 20, 30 years from now, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of Pantera fans that are left over clamoring for Dimebag Darrell's amps. Sorry, no disrespect to Dimebag Darrell and Pantera.
I would have to, honestly, usually you're just being a dick.
He's right.
But you're probably right on that.
They'll be peaking in the next 5 years.
How about that? I mean, like, for real. Like, I'm actually in your full dick of an answer, you're right, bud.
Pantera's playing a show in Tampa in like 3 months. If you were just to stand outside the arena, you could probably sell them for twice of what they're worth online now.
That is true.
Yeah.
Pantera's literally on
we could
tour
go down
right
there and
now.
load them in the smart car. And...
Hold on. I'll even better you yet. Brett, if you could do some researching real fast as to the last 4 or 5 concerts that Pantera has played and see if you could get a visual on what their that's called the back end, what their back end is. And if they might not even have, Pantera might not even have Dimebag Darrell amps.
Oh, yeah.
And,
yeah, they've only got like 200 of them.
No, yeah, you're probably right. But, I mean, so you think I'd look stupid if I went to the lead singer of Pantera and said, hey, I have, brand new Dimebag Darrell amps?
You think he's going to pay retail?
I don't think he's going to pay retail. I don't think you'd look ridiculous. No, I mean it's still Phil Anselmo.
It's a lot like my Reggie White pants.
Yeah.
Like, I have the last pair of football pants that Reggie White ever wore as a human being, and it was he didn't even come back the next year. It was his Pro Bowl pants, and he'd retired. After the Pro Bowl.
Yep. Being Kim.
And those are the last pants that he ever wore as a professional football player, and it's signed Reggie White. Corinthians 1:13.
Dan's right. You should just give it to the Hall of Fame.
That or maybe give it to his wife.
Oh God, Bubba.
What?
What does Mrs. White want with those old damn pants?
Well, she might want to pass it down to their kids.
It's going to sell on eBay.
It's pants.
It probably needs to be.
They're
I mean,
pants.
would Canton want it?
Yep.
It'd be a much better place for it. Yes.
It's actually deserving of that. It's that important of an artifact.
Now, I've been told, because my dad has some stuff in the Speedway Motors Museum. My dad has an Eddie Meyer V6 flathead V8, and
it's no Hemi
it's on display at this Speedway Motors Museum, but it says on loan from Doug Clem, Sparks, Nevada.
Right. That way you get in the Hall of Fame that way.
That's what I'm saying. Is so like I wonder if Canton accepts memorabilia that would be pertinent to a person in Canton under the guise of I'm not giving them to you, but I'm loaning them to for display at any have some lawyer. Dan, have you fancy ass lawyer draw up some kind of papers where
I'm sure they have something.
If I want them back, I give them a 6-month notice or something like that to give them an opportunity to change out the set or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Because they have a lot of displays like that. And
very rarely,
certainly be fitting.
Think about this. Think about how special of a piece of athletic clothing you have to have in order for the Hall of Fame of that sport to even consider display. I mean, you couldn't call Canton and say, I have Brett Favre's last helmet that he wore when he was. Maybe you could. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yeah.
But if you said, I have a pair
it-
of gloves from Mike Evans from 5 years ago, no one cares.
Right.
Or ever will.
So does the Hall of Fame buy anything, Dan, or they'll only take stuff on like?
It's a non-profit organization.
Okay.
I'm looking it up now because they have a page on their website.
I got to think though, Seth, that most of the stuff that they get are from the teams or from the family.
Yeah.
Very rarely do they have to go into the public to get probably a piece of memorabilia. Maybe in baseball, like with the Sammy Sosa's 600th homer.
Yeah, the home run balls and stuff.
Yeah, like they probably They probably get those on loan too. You know what? Because what is
There's got to be a mechanism for it.
Cooperstown can't be paying market value for what Nolan Ryan's sixth perfect game was, that the baseball that made the last out.
Yeah, I mean the thing about football is most of the time those guys keep their jerseys, pants.
Recently, they never used to do that.
I sent you the link for what the Pro Football Hall of Fame says. If you wanted to.
I mean, are we going to get a donated by Bubba the Love Sponge plaque on these pants or what, Lummy?
I think that's what he wants.
I think
That's what he wants.
He wants a news. He wants news stories.
I don't want news stories, but I want to just say donated by.
Bubba the Love Sponge Hall.
I wanted to say donated by Bubba the Love Sponge.
Remember the Curb Your Enthusiasm where you're supposed to donate stuff as anonymous? That's the real nice thing to do, where you don't say just donated by anonymous.
Come on, Seth, get real, buddy.
And then you tell everybody who anonymous is, and then you look even better.
Any person who donates memorabilia to the Pro Football Hall of Fame receives a letter of acknowledgement, a gift agreement that transfers ownership of the items to the museum, and an IRS tax receipt, which allows a donor to deduct the monetary value of the items for their taxes.
How do you know what the value is?
So you get 35% of the value of your donation.
In-store credit.
Thank you for considering blah, 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 blah. So hold on now, Dan. So who determines, do you have to get the value determined by like one of these clearinghouse, one of these sports
probably
memorabilia?
Yeah, you probably an agreed value.
Right. I mean, because I put my Reggie White pants, they're worth $300,000.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah. They'll say they're only worth $3.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is a nonprofit organization. Therefore, all the memorabilia in our permanent collection is obtained only through donations.
Oh.
So basically, they're telling you give it to them, and you don't get a plaque. You get a form to fill out to deduct the value of that off your taxes.
So you got to go when they put it up, Bubba, with the pants. You got to go take a picture with your little form that says that you let them borrow it. Now it's theirs. You got to hold that up in front of the pants.
Yeah, that would be the only way for you to even authenticate whatever the hell you were there. Yeah, authenticate. Like you tell your friends, hey, those are my pants. I don't. No, shut up. No, you didn't.
No, look at my Instagram post.
Yeah, well, look at my Instagram post from 2025.
But I'd say those are probably worth a few $1,000s, by the way.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's what somebody told me. Somebody told me that they probably thought it'd be maybe worth between $2,500 and $3,000.
I mean, Brett Favre was pretty impressed when you told him about it.
Yeah.
He was probably all pilled out, though.
Who, Favre?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, pilled out, not LeBron, but this a-hole of a fan. LeBron's done warming up, and he's on the end of the Lakers bench, and he's putting on like this tight form-fitting shirt as he's probably just trying to maybe stay warm or
or look slim.
Yeah, whatever. For whatever reason, he's putting on a long sleeve shirt.
This is horrible security.
It really is. And some guy comes up, and that nobody can really decipher as to what he said. But a lot of people are saying that it was disrespectful, and because there's all types of angles that show LeBron not just looking at this guy, but kind of looking and mean-eyeing him all the way to he got kicked out. But here you go. Like, what type of sloth, what type of just piece of crap are you that you...
Drunk.
Yeah,
you're right. Tell, you could look at this guy's face.
You're right. So LeBron James is right here. You can see it right here. And he's going to be putting his shirt on. Just hanging out. So now, all of a sudden, let me pause it.
This guy should have been tackled already.
This guy, when Joe the Supermarket was mobile, some Joe the Supermarket looking dude comes up to LeBron in not a frantic, but
he shuffles over as
in kind of an aggressive body language type way. Here we go. And the guy puts his hand on LeBron's left deltoid,
but not in an aggressive fashion. Like he was talking to him.
No, but still, if you don't want anybody touching you, don't touch me.
Right.
Along with what you're trying to say to me, get the hell out of me. Get the hell out of here. Get off me, bitch.
Always good when you can have that kind of access to the most famous athletes on earth.
Yeah, security did a great job.
Oh my God, they just kicked him out.
Man, if I am, you're right, Seth. Talk about a breach of security. You know, like that arena or the Lakers' personal security. Man, you got to be a lot closer to him when he's that accessible to the public. You got to, I wouldn't say bubble him, but you got to be better than that.
But it happens a lot with the NBA. There was something I saw a couple of nights ago where somebody was talking trash to Russell Westbrook, saying he sucked. Russell goes, "Come over here." The guy goes on the court to tell Russell he sucks, and then Russell goes, "I'm not that guy," and gets the guy kicked out. Like, there's a lot of just interaction, especially in the NBA, with players and fans.
Because you're so close.
They hear everything.
Probably within any major sport, you're as close to the athlete as you potentially can be.
Yeah, because in hockey you have a barrier.
Yeah.
Right. Even in baseball, there's a wall in the barrier.
But also in hockey they have helmets that there's a lot of things. You got a glass. You got an 8, 9, 10-foot glass panel. You got them in helmets. You can't really get. Unless play is stopped and they were like doing a face-off right in front of you, if you had glass seats, you could probably they can probably hear you.
They can't hear you. I'm surprised football players hear so much because I guess
you can hear a lot from the field.
Yeah, when they're getting taunted by the visiting team's fans or something behind their bench,
you hear it.
Man,
especially when it's quiet.
Right.
Like there's nothing going on. You can hear "Hey Kelsey, man, how's Taylor Swift's vagina, buddy?"
But you hear all of it because you're 30 feet from them and they're facing you. And it seems like the stadiums are designed to channel the sound onto the field.
Like a Greek theater, like an ancient Greek theater.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got you, Lummy. Here's LeBron watching the guy walk down the tunnel. No, man, we don't know what was said. But man, for LeBron to be that mad,
I don't think it was a bad thing. The guy looked like when LeBron pushed the guy off, the guy looked genuinely perplexed.
Right.
I think he said something decent, but LeBron doesn't want a guy coming up to him like that. That's scary.
He probably had $500 on having LeBron put 30 over and said, "Hey man, play a good game out there. I got a big bet on it."
He probably said, "LeBron, man, I got 500 for you 30 plus, buddy. Pour it in, kid."
Come on, buddy.
It could have been as innocent as that.
Well, what if he's like, "Listen, LeBron, I need you to pass the ball tonight. I need you to get 10 dimes, and I can win $5,000. All right, so don't be a hog tonight."
I mean, it may not have been nothing about his mama or his kids. It might have just been like, "Hey, man, I got the over tonight, buddy. Please
help me.
Pour it in, kid."
LeBron only got 25 points that night, too.
See, that's down.
Off his game.
Guy got in his head. What's he average? 32?
Probably right around 25, 30.
Yeah, I think like 25, 26.
Is he a ball hog though? I mean,
no.
He's not.
He is when he has to be. I mean, he's not playing. It's a lot of role players that are with LeBron right now.
Is he? I can't.
He's not the best anymore.
See, what I'm saying is I can't even participate in this argument because I've not watched enough of LeBron's work because I'm not into the NBA like I used to. But obviously, I'm very familiar with Magic Johnson. I'm very familiar with Larry Bird. I'm very familiar with Shaquille O'Neal. I'm very, with Akeem Olajuwon. and Akeem Abdul-Jabbar, and just all the Charles Barkley, Dr. J, just all the iconic players that are always in the conversation of being some of the best players the league's ever had. Allen Iverson, I'm familiar with all that era. I'm not familiar with the new era, and so is LeBron? Is he better than? Well, and in my world, here's my top 3 players: Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird.
That's 3.
Akeem, Jabbar, and Shaquille O'Neal.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There's my 5 right there. But does LeBron, Seth? Is he better than all of them?
LeBron is in. It's LeBron and Jordan right now, and the way that LeBron isn't winning championships right now per se, except mid-season championships. But the way that LeBron is playing, I believe at 39 years old, and Jordan never having played at that age and at this level, a lot of people are starting to give the nod to LeBron as the greatest of all time.
I can see that because of maybe the longevity, and that Michael played what? Well, Michael, his last year was 37, wasn't it? Is 37 or 38?
I think, and he fizzled out with the Wizards, and
Yeah,
LeBron.
he was 30,
right.
38, I think he was.
But his last year was 38, and you're right, Seth. He was like a 12 and 14 point guy night. Which, that's not fizzle, but by Michael Jordan's, that's fizzle.
Yeah.
But hasn't LeBron fizzled a little bit, and his teams have sucked for the last couple
His teams
seasons?
are sucked, but his personal averages have not. He's still, he's still a 30. I think he's still.
He averaged 28.9 points a game last year.
Dan, his biggest struggle is a horrible GM. So they keep trading out the pieces and the coaches and everybody around him, and sometimes you get it right and sometimes they don't. And that's the biggest thing is he's with Anthony Davis, who's the real superstar, on that team, who they want to be the face of the franchise, but sometimes those two guys just aren't enough.
Yeah, I mean, he probably would be considered the greatest of all time, just because of the level of play at the age of 38 compared to what Jordan's level was.
I gotta disagree.
Yeah.
How many championships have you had?
Jordan had 6.
Jordan is 6-0 in the finals. LeBron is 4-6.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're right. You're probably right, Seth.
And realistically, Jordan should have probably had those 2 in 94 and 95 if he didn't retire.
Right, but
they would have won.
He had to go bye-bye for a while for a gambling diz. You know what I'm saying?
It's really simple. We just got to make an agreement. Here's the deal.
There is solidarity in sickness.
Well, that's exactly what we can do for each other. Separately, we are flawed and vulnerable, but together, we are the masters of our sexual destiny.
Honest to God. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after this.
USF.
Bubba, some guy just went and bought a K&N after he watched the video.
Huh? So they beat Memphis last night.
Really?
Yeah.
In basketball?
About it.
Yeah. Right.
For real?
Yes, sir.
Memphis is 10. No, I bet.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
That's right. Big time basketball.
Morning, Jay Gator.
I got Twitter humming, Buzz, with Bubba. Absolutely humming.
What's up, Trishney? Good morning. Kenny Powers, good morning.
All right, I just texted you the tweet. John McGrew. Man, we just won 40. Holy shit.
47.
47?
Good morning, CC
Yeah,
Hall.
it's 48 right now.
I only saw the 4. I figured it was like early 4.
No.
Holy shit, how the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Mommy's bell? Can I have a bell, Sponjo?
What?
Can I have a bell?
For what?
Just to hit it, just to throw you and Lemmy off.
No.
Okay, thank you.
What's up, Dark Match? Good morning. Thursday, 69, feature party, table.
Xerxes. Felix the Cat, good morning. Maria Guatemala, how you doing?
How's Becky doing? Tell her I said fucking hey.
Army for life, good morning.
Tell her I said.
KW. Snizzle, Slizair. Terry. Orbit 321.
Oh my God. Becky. Look at her butt. Come here, baby.
That's not right.
Morning.
My little
Follow Army for life.
Some of you said we like college basketball too.
Are you my little
They were down 20 in the first period, first quarter, first half.
And they came back.
And they came back and won by 1.
Wow, that's exciting.
Basketball.
Danny's basketball team finished 9-0.
Nice.
And they won by 2 points last night. It was exciting.
Yo, Lummy?
Yeah.
Did you guys tore out all those counters and shit?
Yeah, they're gonna, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. What? Alright, yeah.
Jay Gator.
Sorry.
Jay the cool guy, good morning. Ace Yoko Clemens.
Oh.
I'll come back and see you later, Red.
Oh, you're good. They're, he said over the air, but they're gonna bring, I think, gym equipment and shit in there. They're gonna turn
Let's just not talk about what we're doing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we had talked about it.
No.
Oh, man.
Come on, big dog.
Come on. Go with your father.
Come on. Let's go.
Go with your father.
Outside, come on. You want to go outside?
Mindy,
Go with Daddy.
Good morning.
I got a sumo joint left over. Anybody need it?
Oh my God.
Xerxes 69.
Well, if you don't want it.
Here. Come on, go with your father.
Christopher Stevens, happy Friday.
Good morning, Felix.
Big dog.
Yeah, I stole this new hand sanitizer for you yesterday.
Thank you. He's buying hand sanitizer.
From out there.
It's really important to me.
Is it?
No, fuck no.
But don't you put it on when at least you come in the patient's room?
No, I usually wash my hands. Otherwise, my hands will be all dried up.
Okay.
I use it all day
Let's
long.
do it. Oh, did you grab that right by the bathroom?
I didn't grab this. I got two now.
Jackson's
I don't
coming
need
to
two.
town.
Oh, yeah, that was mine.
Here.
Watch out, I using it.
That was yours.
It burns your dick if you jerk off with it, dude. It burns your dick if you try to jerk off with it.
What are you talking about?
The hand sanitizer.
What about it? Tough time.
Feels good at first.
But they have some scented stuff that really delivers at Bath and Body Works. Get a nice watermelon berry, it'll really make your cock feel creamy.
Ooh, that's
Sorry,
I'll
I
get
didn't
my
want to say
protein
cock
bar.
this early.
Okay.
Get to a safe place. Safe place.
The prison work release program gone horribly wrong.
You may want to duck.
This is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Bubba the Love Sponge. Bubba the Love Sponge.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp.com. Around New Year's, man, sometimes we start to thinking about how we need to change ourselves instead of kind of understanding and expanding on what we've done right. Instead, we get down on ourselves and say, well, I need to do this and that. And how about the fact that you do some stuff right? And if you're thinking about starting therapy, give Better Try a help. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, of which you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. So switch away, my friend, if you're not liking how you're the vibe that you're getting. Celebrate the progress that you've already made. Visit betterhelp.com/BTLS. That's going to get you 10% off your very first month. That's BETTER, BetterHelp, HELP.com /BTLS. Just signed a great contract with them. They're great people. We've done some stuff with them before, so thank you. Thank you very much. Just, you know how they say a picture sometimes is hold on, I gotta get everybody back on. There you go. Is worth 1,000 words.
They sure do.
Okay. Yeah, I went and looked at. I just uploaded it this morning. It was an hour long because my battery, my phone went dead, and then the merch crick started using her camera, and then she had to send that file to me, and then I had to put it on top of my existing file, then edit it. I did all the edits in this, and this is our second episode of Manning Up Seth. Now, the first episode of Manning Up Seth is available only at one spot, Lummy, and that is our YouTube channel.
Yes, it is.
And I think it's doing pretty well, actually. Let me see. Videos, Manning Up. Yeah, 3,000 views already.
Nice.
And so the first episode of Manning Up Seth was just to teach him how to open his hood and check his oil and properly inflate his tire. But, hey, if you didn't know how to do that, but, at 10 a.m. and by noon, you know how to do that, that's kind of, you've made a little bit of a man progression, have you not?
That's a day's work right there.
I mean, it's more manly than you were before. Like,
yes, sir.
If you said, hey, Seth, I need you to go out there in my car and check my oil for me. I mean, I don't think that's something that she would have been able to say 2 weeks ago.
May I ask a serious question?
Yeah?
Why do we equate knowledge of cars with manliness?
Well, listen, it's not knowledge of cars. I'm going to take you.
It's beyond that, Bob. I agree.
I'm going to take you to my racetrack, and we're going to shoot guns. I'm going to show you how to work heavy equipment. I'm going to show you, maybe how to TIG or how to MIG weld, wire stick weld. I'm going to show you how to,
I want to know how to dismember a body. Like, when does that become manly? Okay.
I can show you that.
Oh, yeah, you
Dan
can.
said he can show you that. So, yeah.
I'll be over at noon today.
Lucy Morning Zoo on Z100.
I forgot Dan could probably set that up for me pretty easily.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm dismembering a body. Come on. It's not even doable. Me getting you on a skid steer and trying to see you scoop up some gravel and then spread it, evenly throughout. That's just, all of me manning you up, Seth, isn't just about car, stuff working on cars. Like, do you know how to run a chainsaw?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I mean,
we need to get a chainsaw and have you cut a couple logs.
Okay.
Do you find all these manly expectations to be anxiety-inducing?
I'm just trying to see what's all on the list, Anna. I'm 41, and I'm just really trying to see what I need to knock off the man list before I get to a point where, I physically can't do these things anymore.
Here, if a picture's worth 1,000 words, here is a picture of episode 2. This is 35 minutes into a nearly hour-long episode.
Dude,
and that right there would be like, Lummy, look at my hands are dirty, my shirt's dirty.
You look like you know what you're doing.
I'm doing, and Seth's like literally taken back by it. He's physically leaning back like, this offends me.
Yeah, but he looks good. He looks like a man.
Well,
he looks, he looks like a man, even though it's like a makeup.
No, he looks like a man there.
It's a facade.
I will tell you this. Watch this. He's becoming.
Oh, this was tough, man.
He is becoming more of a man. I mean, I'm for real.
And
listen, taking a tire shoulder height, taking a regular car tire shoulder height off of its wheel studs, and duck walking underneath the car so you don't hit your head. With that, probably 35 or 40-pound dirty tire, then lifting it up shoulder height and getting it into the studs is not the easiest thing in the world. I'm just telling you, it's kind of a man. It's definitely a show of manhood. And watch my boy, who 2 days ago wouldn't even fathom how to rotate his tires. Here we go. Okay. All right. No, here we go.
Who that is?
What?
Sorry.
There you go. Watch your head. There you go. Yep. Pick it up. Pretty strong. You're pretty strong.
Legs, nice lift.
You
got it.
Straight being a man. Just straight man. Look at that, man. Look at that. You almost. There you go. Ha ha. Here, get one started. Okay. All right.
Bubba's your man cheerleader.
He really is.
You got that.
I needed that, man.
I'm like his paw. Like you're showing your boy or your friend. You're showing him how to do it.
And I know.
And then you make him do it like hands on.
Right.
Like you got to make him do hands on. Here we go.
Yes.
Hey Dan, do you need your tires changed at all?
You're not touching my tires.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Like that. Perfect. That's all you got to do. You always do them in a cross pattern. So then you'll do this one. See. And your next one will be there. I do like a good old timer who's teaching his son something, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's like a really attentive 12-year-old.
That's it. Why you start him?
He looks disgusted.
I know.
He does. He's like, I wish.
I wanted to go. I wanted to leave.
Yeah, when it was time to do the interior, we dropped the car down, and he goes, Sponjo, I already cleaned out the interior pretty good, got some loose stuff out of there. I think we're good. And I looked inside and saw literally 2 inches of popcorn kernels.
Oh God.
That was my daughter, man.
Underneath little Sethie's, area, and I'm like,
Puke stains.
Puke stains down the door jambs.
Was that really? Do you really?
For real?
Do you really just like pull over and throw up?
Yes,
Still?
he does.
I haven't in a while.
New beds are working.
Then what was that? Was that a puke stain that I think it was.
I think that was a puke stain from early 23.
I mean, it was crusty. All right.
Yeah.
It took a lot to get it out. Here we go. Seth at this point just wants to be at the card shop right now.
Oh, there you go.
But Seth, look at it this way. Do you know how much money you saved? What's an oil change with a K&N filter?
Oh.
Synthetic oil. And a tire rotation. Like what is that?
At least probably like $5,000.
No, but probably $150.
Yeah,
probably $150.
No doubt.
Oh, now you're gonna tighten them. See, now this is where he gets. Okay. So put them on there. All right. Put them on there. They're on there, right? Yeah, they're on there.
Big boy impact gun.
Go in there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Big boy impact gun. Stop. Now go to this one. See, because when you're first tightening them, you can't over torque. You just go to it stops.
Right.
So I have to remind them when to stop. Stop. Go to that one.
Why do you have to do it in a cross pattern?
You do it in a star.
You do it in a cross pattern so that it's evenly torqued, so that one side's not torqued more than the other.
Oh, okay.
Now this one. Okay, good. Okay, now bring that gun over here. All right. Look at that. At one point, he goes, "Man, being a man's kind of tough. A lot of hard work. It's a hard work being a man."
It's just so impressive.
Sure is.
Strip that one.
Is this going to turn on the gearheads?
Oh yeah, I mean the gearheads.
They're going crazy right now.
Like Buck, and they're proud. They're very proud of you.
Okay, good.
They're proud of you because you're doing man stuff.
Thank you.
How many miles you got in them tires, Seth?
Oh, he's got a lot.
70.
70 miles?
So I
70,000.
Oh. You got 70,000 on that car already?
Yeah.
Jesus, what do you drive?
It came with 40.
Oh.
247 Dynamic Solutions, 25 Cash App.
So anyway, then we get back to where we have to. We've changed the oil. Now we have to reattach that little skirt that they got underneath your car.
God, Merch Crick really was getting the angles, wasn't she?
Oh yeah.
Holy hell!
She's arm cramp Willie.
She gets hit if she doesn't. Maybe not your best ankles, but that's okay.
Are you using? Hold on. Are you using your head to hold it up?
Yes.
Seth, are you using your head?
Yes.
To hold up the felt?
Yes.
Undercarriage gimmick.
Yes. Yes, I am.
She's resourceful.
I think I would look at the dirt on those fingers, Seth. Look at the dirt on those fingers, my friend.
So Seth, being a man is just being able to do all kinds of stuff, not just car stuff, just like being competent to take care of things.
Yes.
Come on, naughty boy. I mean, so he wants me to screw in his deal, and he says, come on, naughty boy. Can you imagine if you're working at a regular automobile shop, Lummy, and you called your coworker naughty boy?
Naughty boy.
He'd smash you in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's good
Come
camaraderie.
over here, naughty boy.
It's good camaraderie when you're there in the wells all day. Not the wells, the bays.
The trenches.
See, it's about having the right tool for the right job, too, Seth.
Okay, we should have a few more.
All right, so now let's move. Let's
Look at all this filth. Door jam.
Oh, jeez, man.
That's puke.
That's freaking gross.
So Seth has had one of his 15,000 anxiety attacks when he's in this car, and he literally pulls over the side of the road and pukes out the side, and his door jams were full of full of puke until I waxed them.
You can't lean another inch?
Look.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus. Hell yeah.
Look at that shot.
Yeah, look how underneath, dirty. All right, so we'll fast forward here a little bit. I got Seth in here with my Dyson.
Oh, nice.
I'm Armor.
It's like brand new now.
Oh, it's so much better.
It really is.
Seth, what are we doing right now?
We're being a man.
There you go. That's how a man's passenger carpets look right there, buddy.
You're damn right.
What are we being, Lummy?
Oh, man. Grouper Lips, $50 on the cash app.
Oh, and by the way, inside of his cup holders were just pure filth. Just pure filth.
I'm so clean. You've done enough.
So, I cleaned here, Lummy.
Is that how you wipe your ass? I mean, seriously, it's like that's clean enough?
No,
I'm not you. I'm talking about Seth.
I'm wiping all the Armor All.
You got a clean
everything.
ass.
Yeah, I mean, then I even get to look at I'm even scraping off the puke using Lucas Mist.
God, you're
Wow. That looks so much better.
God, you're so nice, Bubba, to do that.
Well, he wasn't going to do any of it. He just was like, okay, we changed my oil, rotated the tires, let's go. And I mean, the car was just, I was like, you can't roll around. You got to have a clean car inside, bud.
Yeah, taking the missus to dinner on Saturday.
So then I decided to get to hood because, Lummy, that's you're always looking at your hood.
Was it turning flat black?
So there's actually a trick in the car business where you really wax the hood like 3 times more than you do the rest of the car because what's the only thing a person's looking at when they're driving a car?
Hood.
The hood. And when you see those big water beads on there, you're like, hell yeah, my stuff's waxed up nice, right?
Yep.
So I always wax the hood.
This is what you look at all day, and you want it to. I actually need some paper towel on that.
I didn't know his name's like Terry. What's his name?
Troy.
Troy, yeah.
Where it's shiny. You look at the reflection.
Well, it's getting there.
Like Troy.
Braid Farm, Johns Island, 50 on
As
the
I'm
Venmo.
working, he's just pacing back and forth. Look.
You had no more jobs for me.
But look at how good that car looks.
Looks great.
So much better.
Oil changed. So that'll be it.
That's all coming off?
Oh, yeah. Poor car.
I know. Oh, my God.
Poor car
It's
gets
like
abused.
my guitar.
Yeah. that car's trying to get away from Seth.
Right.
The car's like, can somebody please steal me? Can somebody please steal me?
They'll treat me better.
Some jack me up.
Yeah. So the car's like, listen, I've already hot-wired myself. Just jump in and take me away, please. I'm started. Listen, don't worry about it.
If any member of the Bubba Army wants to help me and steal my car, drive it into a lake, I will let you know where I might leave the car running this weekend. You just go ahead and take it from there.
Do you have that good insurance? You got to be
I'm sure
careful.
it's
Yeah,
underinsured.
you're underinsured, and then your rate, because you have such a large claim, then your rate will will be like $6,000 a year. So be careful, Seth. You're
All
not very
right.
responsible.
All right, I won't drive it into a lake. I like it. Thank you. I appreciate the help, man.
Now, did Phoebe see it? Has Phoebe seen it
She
yet?
hasn't.
See, you don't even know how to better your vagina position.
Guess what, buddy? She hopped on the D yesterday.
Oh, hold on.
So suck it. I ain't giving you that $100 back either.
What say you, Bubba?
I'm
speechless.
I feel like a proud papa.
Thank you.
That he's through being on the show and manning up and being a little more alpha and learning a little bit from some of the things that she wants him to do that he doesn't do, and I think that this is awesome. So she jumped on the D.
Yeah.
How
That's
well?
nice.
I mean, was it nice?
Yeah, it lasted about 15 seconds.
Sure was very rewarding.
Everything about the show I love. I'm Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hello. Just the shit they get into every day, they talk about every day.
Well, I have an hour and 15-minute commute, and if it wasn't for them, I don't know if I could handle it.
I just fall out of my chair laughing my ass off.
Hey, we'll be right back.
You're cool.
I'm cool, yeah. And really, like, if you need me to dipstick your car or anything, like, I can do it. I know to check oil.
You had to check oil?
Big time.
You went to in the Ferrari? Did you do an oil change for me in the Ferrari?
No, fuck. Please.
Bubba, would you put his Ferrari up on your lift or no?
No.
Yeah.
They would be fine on that.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because if Ferrari has their
yeah.
own pickup points and they got special pads they like to use.
They do put like a plastic something on there.
Way different than jacking up an F-150, buddy.
Right. You jack up my Porsche though.
Yeah, all fucking all day. Hold on.
All day.
Excellent. This looks awesome.
Lummy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
You want to go out later and, like, lift me up
Thank
on
you.
the lift? Like it's a carnival ride? Up and down?
I don't know if I want to get killed.
Thanks for the angles, Erica. Definitely have a 9 chins in one of them. But I'm working on that.
She was getting a close-up.
Yes, you are.
I'm working on it.
Yes, you are. Yes, we can.
Did you get my text, Bubba?
When?
The tweet that you wanted?
That's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Zabidad, yeah. I saw that too. I saw that too.
Lummy, you need anything done on your car?
No,
I know how to put engines back together.
Oh, you do?
Oh, God, yeah.
Look, can you look at the cream machine? See if you can get that running?
Yeah, oh, that's no problem. I need a bigger challenge.
Oh.
Walker have anything that needs tweaking?
Elkhart Rob, $100 on the Cash App. Oh, yeah.
Woo-hoo! Hey, tell Nick the gun guy I'm wearing a Suck My Dick shirt. He might be able to see. I guess he has eyes if he wants to show. I forget that I'm on here over here.
Can't believe that it's the highest divisional ticket price ever.
What is?
You saw that?
Yeah,
Was?
It's the highest ever. Yeah,
1,500, right?
It's over that now.
Really?
Oh, you mean average?
Yeah, I saw average. Yeah, I sent it to Bubby yesterday. It was like, was it 1,600 for the Lions?
Which is the highest ever.
The people are saying it's like the fourth most important game of the weekend.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's minus the love for Detroit because they've sucked for so long. It's probably. I don't think the Bucks are the sexiest team nationally.
No. And
Not right now.
When did people in Detroit get all that money?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
I can't wait to see what Detroit legends they roll out for this game. Like, does Eminem come back? Do they bring in Kid Rock?
Scott Mitchell.
So Bob, I may need shoulder surgery.
Joey Harrington's gonna be playing the game at halftime.
Joey Harrington tweeted.
Did he?
Yeah, he's
What?
close to the glass.
Yeah, I have a rotator cuff and a slap tear.
Oh wait, you do? Oh shit!
What'd you do?
From working
From
out.
what?
From working out. It's been hurting for 3 months. I finally got an MRI and it's all fucked up.
Rotator cuffs, like that's an intense. Is that like an intense? Or
I don't think my rotator cuff's the problem. I think it's the slap tear, the labral tear. I think that's where my pain's coming from. So I got like 3 different orthopods seeing me in the next 2 weeks.
You gonna Cuckoo?
No, I'm going to see Seth Gasser. I'm going to see Kevin Elder, who's one of the Bucks doctors.
Oh, Gasser at FOI.
Yeah, and then also a guy named Mile, spelled Miguel, like Mighell. He's supposed to be a really good shoulder guy. So.
You have to go to like rehab after?
If I had the surgery, it's 4 to 6 weeks of immobilization and 4 to 6 months of fucking rehab.
Oh shit, you're gonna miss the whole fucking baseball season.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the whole season.
We need your fucking arm.
Huh? I know, I won't be able to operate for 3 or 4 weeks. Catastrophic, so I have to plan it. I do it. I did it over summer and stay in Jersey and just sit on the beach like a fucking bum.
How painful is it right now when
It doesn't hurt right now, but if I do the wrong movement, or if I like get bumped, if it gets displaced north, I can't throw a football. Those things make me scream.
Could you do titty surgeries with one arm?
No.
Can you do titty surgeries with one arm?
Yeah, I can't squeeze 2 nipples. It's hard to squeeze 2 nipples of blood.
Can you get titty surgery with you?
Huh?
Need an apprentice or anything?
Yeah. Help me. I'm not
can't
on
smoke
statins.
weed in the ORs.
I
don't
do
take
it.
statins.
Do it in the parking lot.
Yeah, I think statins are bullshit. I'm going on IR. I'm going
You
to.
might be a liability. You might be a liability.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, stem cell injection?
What do you mean? Dan's been performing surgeries with a torn rotator cuff. He's gonna be out 4 to 6 months. What about those poor women?
Is it your rotator or is your labrum?
It's the labrum that hurts. It's not the rotator cuff. My rotator cuff tear is small. It's the labral tear that's the problem, I think. Say it again? I would. I mean, they all. I've heard 4 different things so far.
Because mine was.
Yeah, it's tear from working out. CC.
That was like 15 years ago, and you just said I had to live with it.
And I've done surgery on myself that rubs.
What?
Holy shit!
I've taken shit off and stuff. Yeah. I've given myself
skin tags or
Botox.
something?
Yeah, stuff if I can get to it.
That's insane.
Can you get to hemorrhoids?
No, I can't get to that. Even with the mirror, it's kind of hard. I can get to your hemorrhoids.
Oh, okay. That's
I can
what I was
fix yours.
asking.
Yeah, I can fix your hemorrhoids, dude. I can do that in the office. Just numb you up and just cut them out and sew them up. You have the most pristine asshole in the world. You got like a model asshole. I don't know what you
How many times have you seen it?
You haven't paid.
The following broadcast is not for the mocha soy latte drinking, tree hugging, Birkenstock wearing crowd.
I'm not giving you a compliment.
If you tuned in by accident, get the out of here now before all the beer drinking, whiskey shooting hellraisers find out. This is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
We're getting ready to sign that it's a done deal. The contracts are signed.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's going to be such a huge oh my god. Everybody's going to be so cool.
Do I know about this?
No, you do not. No, specifically don't tell you because you run your mouth a lot.
Yeah, you do know I like to talk to people about your affiliates.
Mm-hmm. So Lummy, you know that in last part of the last couple of days of January, I have the Lucas Super Late Models at my track, and then like a week later I have USAC for 2 weekends at my track. And when I say my track, that's Bubba Raceway Park, Ocala, Florida. And I've owned it with Tom Bean since like 2011. And our our big, huge event each year happens in late January, early February. It's called the Winter Nationals, and it's where, all the big sanctioning bodies from across America, USAC, Crate Racing, Lucas, World of Outlaws, they converge on Florida, and there's like 4 or 5 different tracks that have different events, and my track is one of the 4 or 5 tracks that we have USAC and Lucas. Now, Lummy, that one of the most difficult things to do when you own a dirt track is prepping the dirt track.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many. Like, I have a grader, and I have a sheep's foot, and I have a lily tiller, and I have a Harley rake, and I have a water truck, and I got a box blade, and I got,
Seth has a rabbit's foot.
Two skid steers, 2 water trucks, a badass grader. Just, it takes a lot of equipment. And one of the most versatile pieces of equipment that a track or any person on the job site could have is a skid steer. Like, a skid steer is like the best utility vehicle. And so, let me click on skid steer. One of the constant struggles you have in racing is like halfway between at intermission, after they've gotten the heats and the qualifying and the heats done. Then, Dan, it goes to like the features. Mm-hmm. You might have like a C main, a B main, and then an A main. But your track starts getting dried up, and the worst thing, the kid touching for dirt track preparation is when they call it your track starting to rubber. Mm-hmm. Starts to take rubber.
You can see it. It gets black.
And at that point, man, the racing stops. It doesn't stop. They're still racing, but it's one groove. And it just sucks. Like, as a track owner, you're like, oh, my God, it's taking rubber. It's like the worst thing. Well,
can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So when it does rubber up, does that one line just get a lot of real sticky, and then everything else is just super slidey?
Yeah, and everybody go, and the fastest way around is where you're going to get the most grip. So everybody just ends up one lane on the bottom. So meanwhile, a dirt track, you like to have moisture so that there's multi-lanes. And one of the struggles as a dirt track owner is at halftime or intermission, when you might put like 20 or 30 minutes where you got like 20 or 30 minutes where you can kind of re-prep the track. One of the things that you try to do is lay some water on that hardened rubber area, then try to, and up until I found this. So this place is called ABI.
Oh.
And a listener who knows a little bit about dirt track prep said, listen, you've got to look at this thing. I think it's called the SR3.
Is it like a Zamboni for dirt tracks?
Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you here in a second. So the biggest struggle you have is you wet that rubbered area, and you try to find some type of tilling device that can get an inch or 2 into the ground and get that rubber, and then to churn it up. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get the hardened part broke up so that you can get to the softer dirt down below, and then lay a strip of water there, and you're great. And up until later, literally 2 months ago, the only thing that tracks use are lily tillers, which are these little. They're called a lily or a lily tiller, but they can't get down in the ground. They just bounce off this hardness because they can't get in. So then, like 5 years ago, I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to start using a Harley rake. And I do have a Harley rake.
Oh.
But it's got just these little nubs on a drum, and you can only get just you really can't get down in it. You can't get down in it unless you would grade it. You would degrade, that. But that takes way too much time. And so I've been just, for 12 years of owning a racetrack, I've always looked for a tool like this. And I had a listener, Lummy. By the way, this ABI attachments, they're made in Mishawaka, Indiana, which, Lummy, that's right where I'm originally from Warsaw.
That's awesome.
So this guy says, listen, I know how you're always trying to, after a certain amount of races on your track and the track starts getting dry, looking like it might start taking rubber, how you've always been looking for an instrument that could get down in on that hardness and kind of bring the bottom to the top and the top to the bottom, kind of loosen up that surface. I'm like, yeah, there is no machine. Like I can't find anything. And he's like, go to ABI attachments, go into the skid steer part, and then go to the SR3 grading rake. So, Lummy, I want you to watch this.
You got the video too. Nice.
Hold on. Yeah, they get the video and they show you how to do it. Here, let me see. Where is the video? There's the video. Let me hit this video. Let me. Oh, here we go. Boom. Here we go. I can turn it up. Now, Lummy, here's the thing.
What if you could say yes to jobs you...
Now, Lummy, not only can I go and loosen up the track and get a nice grade on the track if it's rubbered over, but I can take it out back and start brush hogging with it.
You can start clearing some trees out there?
Yeah, look at this thing.
Now,
this is listen, I've been preparing my dirt track now for 12 years, and I'm very familiar with skid steer attachments, and I thought the Harley rake was something kind of cool. This thing is the Godzilla of everything. It can even watch.
To say no to. What if you could do...
See, Seth, part of our Manning Up series, there's going to be you running a machine like this. Can you fathom yourself on the SR3?
I've fathomed myself doing that my whole life.
Do the jobs you now have faster and better and with less manpower. And what if you actually had a piece of equipment that exceeded your expectations?
Yeah, I'm going to be running over things in the back.
And put more money.
Do you have like a Bobcat like that?
I do. That's a skid steer, yes.
Oh, that's a skid steer, okay.
And you hook this up to the skid steer attachment.
To make all that happen, you would need to own the SR3.
Yeah. Now wait till you see, Lummy. My application's going to be, I take these tines and I get it down into the rubber with the dirt that's got rubberized over it, and then I back drag it, and it completely it's
really.
If I have to drive to Mishawaka next week, I will go. I need one of these more than anything. This is and you watch, man, all dirt track guys. I was the first one to use a Harley rake 5 years ago, and this year's NASCAR race at Bristol, Lummy, guess what they had? Harley rake.
Nice.
Guess what track owners are now buying?
Harley
rakes. This makes a Harley rake look like a Fred Flintstone attachment.
Oh, wow.
Like this is, I don't know why every dirt track owner in America wouldn't have this. This is like Eldora and Williams Grove. I mean, this is it does everything that a dirt track guy would ever need, and that's to bust up that rubber and bring in the good dirt, then grade it for you.
Does it have a passenger seat?
No, you can't. You can ride with me.
It's in his lap.
Well, I mean, I thought we could be buddies in there.
I'm going to have to show you how to do it. Then you have to do it. Listen, I'm not going to let you touch my track with this. You having zero experience. I'll just take you out back and let you clear some brush or something.
Or maybe do that little go-kart track.
SR3 is the industry's premier skid steer attachment.
So it's got
clearing
two
land and
It's got
preparing
two
a
rakes.
proper.
Oh, wow.
It's got what?
It's got two
rakes.
rakes.
It's got 3 or 4. It's got the tines that go down in. Then it's got a grading rake. Then I think it's got a rock rake.
Seatbed.
Dan,
With
you gonna
one
have one of
tool,
these for the flag football
contractors
field?
across America are rough grading, finish grading, removing vegetation, sifting rock, pulverizing the soil, and actually creating a seedbed where grass and its roots can thrive. And the heavy on all skids the ground in a way
So this is what it does.
that produces the perfect seedbed, grade, and finish. Ease of use and
I want them to show. They do this animation as to how it works. They have this little animation as to how the time. Yeah, I think it's right here. It's right here. It shows you kind of like the mechanics of this tool and what it actually does. And this is exactly. I might have to have Larry Plummer drive one of these down. I need one of these so bad.
How much is something like that?
10.
setting the SR3 on its gauge tires. The operator can pivot it, controlling.
Let me see. I can get these down into the ground. See those? Get those down into the ground.
All 3 of these contact points with only 1 foot pedal, never having to lift the SR3 off the ground.
So
the
SR3 here, watch.
Innovation starts with a floating leveling blade, which is one of the reasons the SR3 is so easy to use. One of the most difficult skills in grading is to maintain the intended contour of the ground.
Yeah, let me.
While still loosening, leveling, and raking. It takes an extremely skilled operator with great eye, hand,
this won't be Seth,
and foot coordination to properly prepare a seedbed with traditional grading equipment.
Dude, I would make that a
Not with the SR3. The floating leveling blade continually carries material around the job site, filling in teeth are fundamental to the SR3. The rock teeth engage the soil, which is stabilized by the tires.
Do you mind if I pull down my pants and really enjoy this video, Bubba?
Wait,
no.
Did it say, what was it saying about rocks?
It'll pick up the rocks too.
Okay, that's
It does not have to worry about gouging the ground and will easily finish grade and pull rocks into spoil piles.
Yeah.
However, the floating position for the drag bar is not the only position. If you want to pull more material or compact a gravel road or building pad, the floating drag
So you
bar...
got all that adjustability. I just want those big-ass tines down into the rubber, tearing up the rubberized dirt that's crusted over, and then that rock rake and that floating grader deal, grade it all out, throw some water on it, pack it, and go racing. Otherwise, I have to grade the entire track, and that takes 45 minutes, or I could use this attachment that took 7 minutes. And fixed it better than grading.
What are you going to do with that extra 38 minutes of your day?
And you don't have to pay the immigrants to pick up rocks anymore.
ABI attachments for all you Bubba Army guys out there looking for a possible attachment. Now they also have attachments for your SUV. I'm sorry, for your lawnmower, for your truck, for your ATV. Like, let me if you had an they have
put on a truck.
You can
for
put,
like snow plowing.
No, for like getting here. Like if you had a 4-wheeler,
you put it behind it,
and you're trying to get like a horse place ready. Then you put it on your 4-wheeler, and this machine will get the horse? How do you say it? Equestrian? No,
equestrian.
Yeah, equestrian. I'm from Indiana.
It's okay.
They
There's
don't
no
have
horses there.
we don't have horses there. We got cows, lots of them. So ABI, and I'm talking to a girl named Jessica, and I hope we can do a deal. I told her, I said, listen, if I have an unbelievable reference, somebody will stick up for how well I do endorsements. Just ask my buddy Randy from Skag. How many Skag mowers do you think that we've sold? Talking about Skag so much,
easy over 100
scores. You want to sell scores of your ABI attachments? Let me, and like Buck wouldn't buy one. And there's a lot of Bubba Arm. Hell, there's probably half of the Bubba Army works heavy equipment in some way, shape, or form.
We sure do.
So what's the deal you're trying to work out, Bubba? You get one for free, and then you talk about it?
Well, I mean, I don't know if we need to get into all what the arrangements are going to be.
Why
Jesus,
not?
you're very you're financially aggressive. Let me cut that part out.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, I already go.
This is what hell sounds like. You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Way to fuck up my endorsement. What if we had a baseball card endorsement place and I fucked yours?
Oh, just give me a heads up. You can send me an email or a text. Let me know what's going on with the show and shut the fuck up during my skid steer A1 endorsement.
You couldn't have figured that out just by listening to him?
I just thought we were just doing a fucking boring car break.
Yeah.
The fuck have you been?
Come on, man.
Wait for the good shit.
Yeah, let's go talk about cards.
I'm sorry, sir.
You're just sometimes you drop the ball, fuck boy.
I'm an amateur. I mean, that's just like it's like saying the F word on the radio. I fucked it up.
You should have been feeling my endorsement by.
I should have.
Dance with me. Everybody else danced with me except you.
Well, I forgot. Like sometimes, like back in the day, I was here. Remember the Rivian that Kevin Hazlett was gonna get? We watched like watched it like an hour and a half Rivian video.
What's up,
we weren't doing an endorsement. We were just doing, decent content, lackluster content. No big deal.
But when I'm talking about something about my track on my skid steer, you don't think I got an angle on that deal, fuck boy?
I just thought I know you get really excited about that shit, so I thought it was like real content.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't know it was an infomercial.
Just take an L on it.
I'm apologizing to you.
Well, we're great, no problem.
Okay.
We'll edit that right on out. Okay. Not a big deal.
Power Pro Tools.
What, bitch?
Nothing.
You can't just be over there.
Well, I can't laugh. I can't
Can't
get
be over there.
over it. I'm just happy it's Friday.
Somebody said something
Oh, yeah.
making fun of me, did they?
No.
Dan, tell me the truth. What are they laughing about?
No one said anything.
Anna's over there giggling, Dan.
I just gave her a funny look.
Dan, you're withholding something from me.
I farted. She giggled.
I mean, no, is that for real?
Yes, that's for real.
He
Okay, you
farted.
farted? Okay. That's cool that doctors fart, right?
They do.
I didn't know as soon as you get your
you know.
stop farting.
Just like you have a vagina, you don't fart.
Yeah.
I mean, do the farts get? Do they get extra muffled on that fine Italian 3,000? That like the
Hugo Boss pants.
the $700 pants that you're wearing.
Yes, they're designed to mute them.
Well,
they're like soundproofed.
The finest
Not quite.
Italian pants. What do you think your pants cost? The pants that you're wearing right now?
Probably $250.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! Can you take me to get some of those?
You have $250 pants?
You want a drink? Do you mind if I have a little during the show?
What is it? I can't see it.
Natural light.
Yeah, have whatever you want.
Thanks, Sponjo.
Are you really gonna drink a beer during the show? Are you trying to man up?
I'm really trying to man up.
Are you going to?
No!
You're not even gonna drink it?
I hate this shit. Why, you want it?
I gotta work today.
Dan, you can't be drinking
I got an Angry Orchard out there if you want that.
Ugh.
We should make Seth drink a natural light during the show.
No.
We should make you do that.
Let me
now.
have a nice IPA or a cider.
No, how about what you pulled? You said you wanted the natty light.
No, I'm drinking
IPAs, dude. There's no way you drink an IPA.
I don't know what an IPA is.
It's the Indiana Pale Ale and bitter. You would never drink it.
Oh,
You
is it?
throw it out.
Indiana Pale Ale.
No, it's an Indian Pale Ale. That's
I thought hipsters like it.
You said Indiana.
That's an Indian Pale Ale. It's gross. I hate IPAs.
The hops.
It just tastes like shit.
I don't really like beer at all.
I like Hoegaarden. I like Belgian wheats. Like it's kind of like a Blue Moon.
Oh, Blue Moon.
Or
Okay,
Shock Top.
okay, okay.
They're not too bad.
Yeah.
But the real one's called Hoegaarden. Really
Do you like dark
good. No.
beers like
Nope.
Guinness?
Fuck no.
It's fucking like molasses. It's gross. What's up, Nick the Gun Guy?
What's up, Nick?
Tell Amber I said
Yeah,
hi.
the whole relationship. I just want to say I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll have to put overtime
Is
in.
there anything I can do for you or your family during this time? Let me know.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
All right, Fort Beachy Saturday night, baby.
What's going on? Congratulations. There's no remorse and no regret associated with anything they do.
You are refreshingly vulgar.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Wow. 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 Seth, how did the Two Live Jew podcast do?
It's eating as usual. Very surprising. Does very, very well, man.
The
We went deep yesterday.
podcasts that we've kind of we're giving you 3 or 4 like original content over on our podcasting world. It's doing quite well. And Two Live Jew available on Thursday's show. After Thursday's show, the Two Live Jew.
I felt like I gave a lot of great advice yesterday.
You did?
I think I did.
To Seth or to just
to
people
anyone
in
listening,
general?
but mostly to Seth.
And what would you think Seth's attribute to the show was?
I don't know.
Listening?
Yeah. Yeah, he was cool about it. We went deep. I asked him some questions about his neuroticism because I feel like it's kind of in our genetic heritage. It's part of our lineage.
He's very neurotic.
So we do have that in common, both being, Jews and such.
Right.
Yeah.
We just talked about where it traced back from, and we talked about Anna's cold plunge and, what Anna's kind of, lot in life is, which is to
I
just do
heard
things.
she was moving to New Zealand.
Oh, that was
I'm
like the
not.
first episode.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a bunch of texts and things like that from various people that listen to your guys' Two Live Jew franchise, and I had one guy be like, "Man, did you know Anna's thinking about moving to New Zealand and starting over?" I'm like, "No, I
get the itch to do stuff like that sometimes. Doesn't mean I follow through with it.
Why would you say it though? Like you're never going to hear Dan say, "You know what? I think I'm going to move to Detroit and just start a whole new practice."
Dan has a family here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could just kind of get up and leave if I really wanted to. I don't. I love Florida, but sometimes I get the itch for
Well, don't
for
throw
novelty.
it out there because it makes people go crazy.
All right.
But you think she? I mean, I know she
couldn't.
I know
handle
she has it in her, but I
What?
don't.
I moved to Australia by myself.
Yeah, but it was New Zealand's far more.
It's the same thing.
Desolate. No,
really?
no,
'Cause
no.
I've been there, and
It's the
pretty
same
cool.
thing.
Okay, whatever.
They're like
Same.
right next to each other.
Do you think they have radio over there, Anna?
Yeah, you think now
In New
if you
Zealand?
quit here,
Yeah. Do
and
they?
go- like,
Yeah.
would you-
Okay.
I don't think that
I
you could
looked it
ever
up.
get back. would you try to
Said I looked
be?
it up.
Would you try to be on the radio over there?
I don't know how
American accents.
how welcoming they would be. Yeah, to have an American on a New Zealand station.
It's a little uptight, a
they're
little
racist.
A
No,
little,
they're not. But I mean, like, I
They
don't
hate
know.
people from Australia. People from New Zealand hate people from Australia.
Yeah, there's
a
a
fact?
rivalry
Yes,
there.
they hate each other.
There's a
They're
rivalry
all white.
there.
They're from the same ethnic background, and they freaking
Well,
hate
I
each
mean,
other.
look at like Bears fans and Packers fans. I mean, people have
That's
been.
sports. That's
But
different.
it's the same thing. They have rugby teams, the Blackhawks and the whatever the rugby union team is in Australia. But yeah, there's a rivalry there. But they don't really care.
Anyway, Two Live Jew available for download anywhere you get your podcasting stuff. iHeart, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. It doesn't matter. Just type in the Bubba Army, and it'll be the latest podcast yesterday. Two Live Jew. And
I don't know why people bitch about it. So like that we're doing more podcasts now. It's like they're
People are upset about it.
very easy to find. Yeah.
Well, everybody bitches about everything.
Yeah.
Seth.
Yeah, I get used to
you
that.
got to learn.
Even
that
you guys
they're,
bitch.
They're
about
always
things.
going to find something to complain
You're the
about.
biggest
Seth.
you're the biggest bitcher we got, Seth.
Am I?
I'm your bitch boy.
I mean, I know I'm a bitch, but I thought I was just playing it cool.
He
you
doesn't
know?
bitch. He fetches. We all do.
You what?
Fetch.
Fetches.
Like a dog fetches a bone?
No, fetch. It's like kind of complaining.
Oh.
Like stop fetching. Have you heard that, Seth?
No, but I
a
like
Yiddish
it.
word.
Is it a Jewish?
No, it's a Yiddish
Australian
word.
Yiddish.
It's a Yiddish word.
The Aussies started it. They said that the New Zealanders have sex with the sheep. So.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so I've gotten several different people that I know they're offering me to do several different activities with Seth and manning him up. Jonathan Morris, the great Jonathan Morris.
Jesus.
He said, let's let him butcher a cow.
Okay, all right. That's
Oh.
we'll get there. We'll get there,
And
Bubba.
then he said, I got
And
a.
Seth can teach him how to use a phone.
And then he has a picture of a big buffalo. He said, let me know what he's butchering this buffalo right now for a customer.
I'm really only into big game hunting when you go to Africa and pay $10,000 to chase down an innocent elephant.
It's about 50 now.
50,000 G's. That one dentist guy really drove up the price.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know why. Like, is that the ultimate sign of wealth that you've gone to somewhere in Africa on the Serengeti and had a truck that ran down an elephant?
Well, that's how they make money for the reservations.
And then shoot.
No, I'm not kidding.
She's right.
No,
That's
hold
how they
on.
make money for the reservations.
then-
the locals allow rich people to come in, shoot a
poach.
rhino. I mean, oh yeah, but then it serves for
So do
revenue
you pay?
for the
Do
rest
you
of the
pay
park.
like the head of the village like $50,000?
Something like
And he-
that.
and
So
he-
all the
That's how they make
animals,
their money.
Bubba, all the animals have a price, and there's a lot of specific
Dan,
rules.
it seems like you know a lot about this.
Well, I
Have you
almost
looked-
went.
Oh,
I
you
almost
did?
went.
Okay, so give me the lowdown on shooting big game in Africa because Seth wants to take notes.
Okay, so you go to a place like Zimbabwe, and they have these camps, and it's really nice. It's you have a nice little cabana, and there's chefs and stuff like that. And you do sometimes go out by car, but oftentimes you're on foot. And there's usually a two guides and a white hunter, And that's what they call him, the White Hunter. So the White Hunter is a British guy that's been there forever, and he's real salty. And the other 2 guys are his helpers. And
when you say he's real salty, what is he like? He like a real outdoor, real outdoorsy.
Skin's gone. Right, exactly. He's been outside his whole life.
Are they there in case like a lion comes at you or something?
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Exactly. So all the animals have a price on them.
But that guy, hold on, the white guy, what they call the White Hunter?
Yeah.
The White Hunter has to be pretty grizzly. Like, he has to know his way around, like, right?
Right, absolutely. But most of these high-end, big caliber rifles are single or double shot rifles. And so there's not like you got like, a guy with an AR-15 ready to just blast
I have
stuff.
them. I mean, if I'm going out there, I'm not just taking a single action Willie, man. I'm going to have.
That's not the sporting way of doing it. You do it with a single action, with a single gun.
So it's part of
like a 416 Magnum.
It's part of the sport. If you miss and it kills you, I mean, like, is that part of the adrenaline?
Well, that's what happens.
What I'm saying is, like, part of being a real rich dude and paying $50K for that rhino is the fact that you only got one shot, and part of the
thrill,
euphoric thrill, is that you could get killed. Is that part of the deal?
Yes, and there's about 3 animals that will do that, and an elephant is absolutely one of them.
A little stampede.
An elephant, if you attack an elephant, he is going to come after you until he's dead.
But don't you have a car?
Not necessarily, because you got to sneak up on him sometimes.
But I sent you. It's a long video, but it.
And so an elephant is now it's probably closer to $100,000.
Jeez.
20
For
years
an
ago it was
elephant?
$25,000. And then, like, a wildebeest, a K buffalo, a lion, they all have different prices.
The K buffalo looks like it's about 7,000.
Yeah, they're cheap because they're just like cows.
Yeah, so.
But they're big. They're huge. And what happens is, here's the other thing, Bubba. There's 2 more points I want to make. Number 1 is the money is used to support the preserve, and just like in any kind of preserve, whether it's trees or deer, you cull the herd. You have to, you can't have every tree grow. You take out the bad trees so that the good trees grow. And so what they do is they'll identify 4 or 5 animals that season that are not ideal. They don't want them to reproduce, or they're, maybe they got
There's
a bad
an
tusk or something like that.
Or there's an abundance of them.
There's too many of them, exactly. And then the other thing is once you shoot it, that tribe eats that meat. So that meat is used to feed that community.
And they just gouged you 50.
Yeah. Well, that thing probably cost $15,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, do they cut the head off and send it back to the States for you?
Yeah, they'll stuff it.
Dan, you really made a good case. Can I tag along with you?
Sure.
Hey, what were you looking up to?
Yeah, hold on.
White Hunter.
Seth, can I tell you something?
Yes, sir.
I don't think that with the picture that I'm looking at right now, that you're also I don't think that you fit in. I'm just telling you, Dan might fit in. Like, Dan could be this. Hold on, Dan would probably be this dude.
Yeah, I'm the guy on the far right.
No, this guy probably actually is the White Hunter. He's probably the real gristle.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
these two
He's got
here
the
are
right hat.
these two here are the clients.
Yes.
Right? And
Look
then
at the guy in the
and-
truck.
and these guys are the helpers.
You
Yep.
have the tan jacket sizing that one guy up.
Now, this guy looks like he's got some pretty good weaponry on him, right?
They all have guns.
All right. So now they just know you just kind of put your order in. I want an antelope. Okay, well that's $25,000.
Yeah.
I mean, like, can you?
It looks like from the website that I'm looking at, every day you're there for like a week. You hunt a different animal.
Right.
Dan, what were you looking for? Were you
Now the
looking?
guy's fishing.
Were you looking for anything in particular, like a lion, an elephant, or anything? Or
Well, I had the caliber guns to do whatever, and I still have them. And I was supposed to go with Hugh Culverhouse back in the day.
oh damn!
And
Dig him up.
Yeah,
See
he
how
died.
Take him up.
You can, have Hugh as your trophy. Have him hold his
Just
head,
as big as these
hold his
things.
head a little bit.
Just as big as these things.
So, Dan, they have, I guess, these clubs. There's a way, I
They're
guess,
camp.
to get.
It's like a camp. It's
right?
like a a resort.
Yeah, it's 7.
And some of them are just for, some people go to the resort like the wives or the girlfriends or the kids, and sometimes even the
But they
hunters.
don't have pools and cocktail service.
But they also
I'm
have
telling you that
tours.
right now.
They have tours.
Tours of what?
And so you can go safaris and you can see the animals. You don't have to shoot them. You can take pictures.
Romina wants to go to the Louis Vuitton store. You think she wants to go out down the
looks like she got-
Serengeti and look at some stupid ass lions and elephants? Please.
You know who
She
did
looks like
that?
she looks like she has antlers.
You know who did that? It was Kevin Hazelwood and his wife. They went out and like slept in a tent amongst the lions and stuff.
Which is a neat thing to do.
Man, the Hilton's good for me.
Yeah, I'm with you,
just
Bubba.
telling you,
Show me a picture.
even Hampton Inn. I'll take the Hampton Inn for the free Continental in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm not going out and sleeping in a tent and killing an elephant.
In the middle of Africa?
In the middle of Africa.
And an elephant's such an old, noble creature, and killing an elephant's got to be a tough thing to do.
Listen,
it is the ultimate because it's the biggest land
I
mammal.
would never. I could never in my heart kill an elephant. Listen, the only way I could kill an elephant if I was at this village and I was just hanging out and this big mama elephant came in there and started, gonna stampede me and I had a gun, I'd shoot it then.
Oh yeah,
but
if there's a problem elephant, and they're like, listen, we got a rogue elephant out here. He keeps
killing people
and attacking towns.
My head will be on a swivel, but I ain't gonna go out there looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Poor little elephant. Next thing you know,
you eat meat all the time.
I don't eat elephant meat.
So why do you have compassion for an elephant but not for a cow?
Because for a cow, it's raised to be slaughtered. It's
still
not
an animal with feelings.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the intelligence, doesn't have the longevity of
so
an
that doesn't mean it's not worthy of life.
It doesn't mean it
doesn't have the capacity to suffer.
It's not the same.
Oh yeah, don't swat a fly then.
It's not
I mean, Jesus.
I don't.
Don't kill a mosquito. Let it bite you the
I
whole
don't.
time. Okay.
Yeah, just give it more honey.
I wish you get malaria from one of those mosquitoes.
If you go there, you have to get your hydroxychloroquine prophylaxis for malaria.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I was on that for 3 months when I was in Thailand.
Mm-hmm. And did they ever warn you about, cardiac slowdowns or anything like that?
No,
of
but they
course
did.
not,
They said it can mess your tummy up, and boy, it did. So
Really?
yeah.
What messed your tummy up?
Hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah, dude. I was in the bathroom at some random. No, I wasn't even in Thailand. I was in Laos. And I was in some random little restaurant, and I was in the bathroom probably for 2.5 hours. And when
pooping,
trying to, and yeah, I had the worst stomach cramps of my
You
life.
sure it wasn't the crappy food there?
I mean, all I ate was rice and vegetables. Obviously, I didn't eat meat. I just had
you
some
didn't go
fruit.
out. You didn't go out hunting.
No hunting.
Yeah.
No, but when I walked out, my friends were like, "Yo, you look like you went to war." And
I don't have any.
did.
I don't have any business being in Africa. Me as a human being, I don't have any
Really?
business. No.
What about South Africa?
Map.
Most beautiful place I've ever been.
Nah, I ain't going there either.
Cape Town.
Yeah, South
I
Africa's
might go
not
to
too good for white people these days.
No, it's not safe, but it is beautiful.
I go to
nice beaches. Nice beaches.
Actually, Kevin Hazlett told me that Colombia's got a bad rap, because of what is it? What was
The
the guy?
cartels?
No. Yeah, but who was the main guy?
Pablo Escobar. Yeah.
That Pablo Escobar has most of the world scared to go to Colombia, but Matt Heller and Kevin Hazlett swear by if you know where to go and you stay
That's
in
a big if.
no, it's not really. Kevin's hey, there's 10 block by 10 block by 10 block by 10 block downtown, really nice affluent area. And if you stay within that, man, you're good.
What about
you're good? But now if you go into the, there's some areas that you are, gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, where they blast donkeys.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
But Bubba, don't you think you could
donkey bar? You mean?
No, the
Are you talking
men
about in
will have
Asia,
sex
or
with
are you talking about
no. In Colombia,
That's a donkey bar. They have those in Mexico.
It's not even a bar. I mean, it's villages in kind of rural Colombia.
I know, and
they take a
have
donkey out back and they have sex with it.
Well, they also have donkeys that have sex with girls too.
They do.
Sure.
Those are called donkey bars. We've all been to them.
Oh, right.
So, Seth, what were you gonna say?
Man, I cannot.
Did the donkey bar throw you off?
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing about Colombia. Have you heard about this? I think it's called scopolamine. It's called
Scopolamine.
Devil's breath. Have you heard this?
No.
Where it's like a powder, and if you're maybe talking to a lady of the night, she'll blow it in your face, and you turn into a zombie, but you're still you can still move.
Was it like pro wrestling where Jimmy Hart gets a thing of chalk and throws it into my eyes before he
no, but here's the thing. So you black out, but you're still mobile, and so you're easily
Where do I get some of this
manipulated.
stuff
It's like GHB.
So it's like the green mist.
Yeah, but you don't pass out though. So what happens
So
is
you're with this girl and you're talking to her and she just blows some a baby powder into your face?
Yeah, or puts it in your drink or something, and then all of a sudden you wake up in an empty apartment because you helped her
kidneys?
rob yourself. Yeah, she will try to get you to take all of the stuff out of your apartment, put it in a truck, and you're in your apartment. You wake up, everything's gone. She stole everything.
Man,
from
just
you.
over some pixie dust. I got to think I'm a little more industrial strength than that. I got to think
I'll
that
show you. It's a problem in
Show
Colombia.
it to me. Show me this. Show me this pixie dust where it's so strong. I take you back to my apartment and I go ahead and load a moving truck up full of all my possessions and give to you while I'm on said pixie dust.
Bubba, I know you said that you shouldn't go to Africa and you don't belong there, but do you think you would be the first person ever from Terre Haute, Indiana, to make it over to Africa?
Well, I'm not from Terre Haute. I'm from Warsaw.
Okay, whatever, man. It's all the same.
No, it's very much not.
It's just one hit town after another.
Oh, I didn't say that.
It's Warsaw, Indiana, and you will not say those words again.
I'm not, but I only like Gaslight, Indiana, where the great Scotty Landers is.
Yeah, that's Gas City, Indiana.
Okay.
You're gaslighting yourself. He lives in Gas City.
I love Gas City.
Gas City, Indiana. By the way, they have a hell of a dirt track there.
Let's take a show trip to Africa.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That'd be so cool.
That's awesome.
Can we go see the pyramids?
I'd stay back at the hotel with the ladies. You guys go big game hunting.
Listen, welcome to Bogota. Okay, I'm just gonna hang
Spring
out.
break in Sudan.
Colombia. We're here chasing after the most dangerous drug in the world, burundanga. Burundanga is the source of scopolamine, which is basically like the worst roofie you can ever imagine, times a million. You're at the whim of suggestions.
Dan, are you? Is this so far factual?
Yeah, but we use scopolamine for nausea. You get sometimes for surgery, you get what's called a
They're saying
scopolamine
it's
patch.
Hawkers are using it as roofies.
Like,
Can I have some?
hey, take me to your ATM. Hey, come with me to the hotel room while you're completely conscious and articulate.
I need some of this stuff.
Why is that
immediately.
schmuck in the bushes? I mean, he could have done this.
I think he's showing you how to get this natural shimoline.
Yeah, and they interview these prostitutes, and they admit to
They're like,
using
yeah,
it.
man, I tell you something right now, man. I got this good-looking guy, and I blew in some dust, and next thing you know, this is my crib.
That's
This used to be his condo. Oh, it comes in on planes.
Oh, maybe you want to skip to
Apparently, there's a
middle.
lot of
It's a long
different
video.
parts of the plant that are a bit dangerous, possibly a bit fun, depending on what you're into. So we're going to be looking for the tree, talking to people who've had experience with it, and seeing if we can find some of the actual drug ourselves.
So is it a tree?
I guess it comes
It's from a plant, but it's in powder form when they use it.
What happened? The doorman said, well, you brought it out with two of your friends last night. All your
Here we go.
particularly chilling story where a guy was taken back to his apartment, woke up the next morning in the empty apartment, completely confused as to what happened, went down and said to his doorman, why is my apartment empty? What happened? And the doorman said, well, you brought it out with two of your friends last night, all your stuff. You loaded it into a van. And the guy was like, why in the hell would you let me do that? And he was like, because you told me to. So that's kind of the stuff we're dealing with here.
Man, I've never heard of such a drug.
Really?
They should just
Yeah.
blow it into a girl's face. Next thing you know, she gives you everything she owns, and then some ass. Where do we sign up for this?
That's called rape.
It's called
complete elimination of free will while still acting, which is pretty much the scariest shit I can imagine.
Oh, sorry.
That's the P. Diddy template.
Is that the Kenny G of Bogota?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Again, showing you how disgusting Colombia is right now.
La escopola es una droga como ninguna. No tienes.
This socamine, how do you say it?
Scopolamine.
Scopolamine is a drug like no other. Nothing can compare.
igual, ¿sí me entiendes?
Got me? Boy, it looks like a third grader did that. I mean, they probably. Wow. That's their art down in
That's
Bogota.
their army. Oh, okay. That's.
Tú coges con un soplido así, por ejemplo,
For
tú estás,
example, with this,
tú estás aquí caminando y de repente,
you could be walking right here, and then suddenly,
o sea, tú vas,
guy blows it in your face. You turn back.
vas de espalda o vamos a una pinta caminando acá
A girl's walking right there, and you go up to her and go.
y yo me le paso por un lado aquí.
And then it seems like she blows it in your face.
Así nomás con eso, nomás con ese destello.
It's a flash.
If they blow something in your face immediately, I'm
need to
running.
wear-
I'm
I think-
calling
you're not
somebody.
gonna make it very
Seth,
far.
Seth, I think we need to have our beekeeper suits when we go to Bogota.
Hazmat, Willie.
Ya queda burundangueado.
They're totally drugged. Anyway.
Do you have a cousin of a friend or a cousin?
I'm gonna probably have to go back and watch that. Maybe pick up some of the big pickup points on the deal.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Seth, I did order your Hitachi and your penis pump.
Wow.
All right. You'll see 5 inches in no time.
Well, I'm
And
just
you're
saying.
going for beachy?
I
Damn.
did order it. I don't know if it's going to be.
Got
We'll probably
car
have
done?
it. We'll probably have it next week. But Phoebe did on Clem and Kush. She did say she'd like to have an Hitachi. Did she not?
She did.
And then she's like, when I asked her about you pumping, she was like, "Yeah, Seth, do it." And you haven't really given me a definitive answer as to whether you want to pump or not. But she was all for it. Would you? I mean, I think you heard the same conversation I heard.
Yeah, no, I was here.
And so she's all about you pumping.
Yeah.
So and this and for us guys who are secure in our masculinity and we've pumped, we can tell you right now it's a game changer.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
you become more secure.
Yes.
I mean, it really, really thickens and it just really it's like there's no other way you can exercise your penis other than this.
May I ask a question?
What?
Wouldn't it be? I feel like it would be more impactful if I heard an endorsement from a woman. I'm hearing a lot of endorsements from guys about pumping themselves up, but I need to hear on the other end.
Well, Anna's
Yeah,
made that.
I can speak to this.
Anna's guy's pumped. He was here when we were pumping.
Yeah.
And he pumps. So go ahead, ask away. Ask Anna. Seth, see, you thought you were going to get me on a technicality. I got a female.
Here I am on the other end.
I got a female right now that has experienced her man pumped and unpumped, and she can tell you the ins and outs of the pumping.
Yep.
Take it
Not
away.
that he needed to pump, but he pumped, and there's definitely improvements.
Yeah. So look at Anna said he didn't need to pump, but he pumped, and she says it's noticeably different.
And now her VAG scores in the triple digits.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, hey, there's a cost of doing business when you pump.
It is Freaky Phone Friday, and we have sold 102 of them on our Amazon. So maybe
you forgot to tell me it was Freaky Phone. Here we are, 2 hours into the show, and I've been on busy. Let me Freaky Phone Fridays. You need to open.
I did before.
When we open up the phone line, when we open up the show, you need to say, Bubba. Don't forget today's Freaky Phone Fridays, and then I, let the phones off the hook. I mean, I unbusy them because usually I have my phones on busy because you people are just disgusting.
Yeah, you people.
Yeah, people just call in to be dicks for the most part.
That's awesome.
Well, we're probably the only radio show that after every, rejoin from a commercial stop set doesn't give the phone lines out and ask you to call them. Every other radio show I listen to, I mean, from Jim, I love Jim Rome, and his show's obviously caller-based, but from Jim Rome to your local afternoon drive talk show, every break in or out of stop sets is blah, 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 blah. Give us a call now at, and they give the phone lines out because they want people to call them because they really don't have a lot of opinions and are not nearly as talented as we are and can create their own drama and content without having, Jimmy from Pinellas Park that wants to know about,
But you're a streamer, Bubba, not a radio guy.
Yeah, I'm both.
Streamers just put the damn phone number on the screen and people can call if they want to. That's why you don't have to give it out.
Yeah, well, but I'm kind of both, though. I'm still both. I'm, you know what, Seth? I know you'll appreciate this. I'm a hybrid.
Yeah,
I'm a hybrid.
You
my
are.
friend.
Bubba, I look at you like you're, not on the radio. Just so you know.
Oh, thanks.
Well, no, I hope you don't take that as a bad thing. I mean, I think again, you're thriving in the digital world, and I mean, a lot of people are. And
Are we content creators? Are we influencers, if you will?
Yeah, you're
Thanks.
an influencer.
Thank you.
You're an influencer, and we are content creators.
And I will tell you this: our content will be even more fun to listen to after you've pumped a few times. And Phoebe has experienced the Hitachi.
What's the resistance of the pumping, Seth?
Oh, he hasn't really resisted. He's just kind
well,
of
his
taken it out.
He has
size.
to shave a little bit too, and it's going to be
Yeah.
hard
His
with all that
size.
gorilla fur.
I
Yeah.
shaved when I had that rash, Dan.
Oh,
I got
really?
Yeah.
If you do got your gorilla fur, though, it doesn't create a good
Seal.
Suction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of.
You mean like my mound?
Yeah,
No,
just around the base of the shaft, the base of your shaft.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Needs just take a razor and touch it up a little bit.
Yeah, you don't need
so that
hedges.
you can get a tight seal.
Okay.
And then once you get a tight seal, it's did you see the cash app?
Agree, $200. Cash app.
You may want to start with a small plastic thing on the end.
Can maybe one of you guys boys send me an instructional video?
No, it's very, very instinctual.
Well,
I mean,
There's 3 parts to it.
You put
There's
your
3
penis.
parts.
Hold on.
Put your penis
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. There's an opening for your penis.
Okay.
There's a button to turn it on.
Okay.
And there's a button to increase the suction. And
Make sure you learn how to turn it off though too, so you don't panic.
That's 4 things, Bubba.
He'll forget where the off button is. He'll be like, ah! It's not. It's still sucking. It's hurting. My testicle now is in. Because if you go too long, Seth,
falls off.
What you
they'll
got to
kill
do is no. It'll suck a testicle up in there.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
why I said start with the small hole.
Yeah. So
So you don't get all your deal in there, and
That's
also
why-
your knees in there.
That's why I'm asking for an instructional video.
It comes with directions, dude. Read the,
Yeah.
It takes
Maybe-
about 30 seconds to
They
read
might-
the
they might
directions.
Dan, why don't you prop your leg up at the carriage house and send me a little how-to?
I can do
because
that.
no, Dan, do not.
Yes.
The last thing
Oh,
you need is that
come
floating
on.
around, buddy. No, Seth will bribe you with it.
What do you mean? I'd put it on,
Sextortion, if you will.
I'd put it on Twitter. Anything goes.
Is there
Musk would love it.
Lummy, is there a YouTube? You know, there's a YouTube on everything.
There's gotta be.
If you wanted to have YouTube on how do I prune a cherry bush or something, just like whatever, anything you can think of in life, you can YouTube, and there's probably some type of instructional video about it.
Without a doubt.
How to use it?
Yeah, how to
so
use a penis pump.
like you know,
Yeah,
like
we just
maybe
can't show it.
No, I know you can't
No, I know,
show it,
just-
but,
I'm letting
but
them
will you
know.
send it to me?
I just sent it.
All right. And so there is actually, Seth, an instructional video.
This one's not that good, but
Can you get me a better one?
Yeah.
Do you think that should you?
Oh, hold on here. Do not publish.
Apply the
By way,
system over the penis.
Do not
Activate the pumping mechanism.
Hold on. Do not. You guys don't show this, okay? Do not show this.
Oh wow!
Oh, geez, I just saw it.
Do not. Now you guys can see it. You guys can see it. So this is how it goes.
Dan,
this is
a cartoon.
Do not show this, guys.
Dan, is that the average male penis?
That's yours.
I know.
Here, Bubba, I'm sending you the pretty much the one that we have.
Oh, the one.
Yeah,
now,
'cause a lot of these are hand pumps, and we don't have a hand pump.
Yeah,
one.
but at least it's a good cartoon animation. So you
this
can
one
watch
has,
it grow.
Well, this one has that too.
Dan wants to watch it grow.
But this one has it.
His day's downhill after this.
Hold on here. Hold on. So, Lummy, you said you sent me the new one, The Watch and Grow?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. This is what we have.
Similar. It's similar.
Ooh, I like that music.
All right, hold on here. Let me see. Where's it at?
Actually, I think it's.
I don't know where it's at. Okay, I got it. All right, hold on.
Is that a woman panting?
That's exactly what
I don't
was
know.
gonna ask.
I don't know.
That sound is.
Do not show. All right, I think we should watch both. Here's.
Oh, I like this. Adore me.
These are the ones we have.
Yeah.
These are the ones that I ordered. This is what I ordered you, Seth.
And Adore Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do not show any of this, guys. That's so you got your power machine, and then you got your silicone sleeves, and then you got your tube.
Looks like I'm gonna make a smoothie with that thing.
Now, Dan swears to God that he's maxed out the tube. And see, I'll tell you, but I'm like about right here on the tube. Like I'm pretty close.
Wow.
When I really put
Jesus, guys.
a lot of pressure on it. Dan says he can hit the top.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like, and then it's easy to install, Seth. So you just put that on. Boom. Okay, that's no big deal. And then you put this. Put the silicone sleeve.
Just have to make sure you put the right one on. It comes with two.
What's the right one?
The small one.
The small one for you.
Yeah.
The big one might not even be able to form a suction.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is the big one like if
like
you wear
Ty J.
Magnum rubbers and stuff?
Yes.
For like Ty J?
Yeah.
Or after you've used it for a while, you get bigger.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Seth, here's the
You may
proof.
start with the small one.
The proof is in the pudding. You start with the small sleeve, and by a month or so, you're already up to the big sleeve.
Already a month? I could be big sleeving it?
Yeah.
Holy
Try hard
hell.
now.
Hold on. So
450?
Yeah.
No, it's a different level. See.
Oh wow.
You see, like so that's minus 209.
Dan, you watching it grow?
Whoop.
So,
That's Dan. See, it's about to get maxed out there.
this is probably
It's getting there.
so minus 350 millibars is
That's 20 times of negative pressure.
Yeah, that's the max you can go.
Dan, only you would know what that really truly meant. So that's 20 times negative pressure, meaning 20 times of suck.
Yep.
Okay. Look at that. I mean, Seth, can you imagine if that was you right here?
Great.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Level 4 minus 350. And that's where you're going to be
But
at.
if I had that, Bubba, I wouldn't even recognize myself.
I know, and Phoebe would
I would fall over.
Phoebe would go crazy if she could jump right on that.
But then I'm living in a penis pump the rest of my life.
No, you're not.
you don't have to do it every day.
pump like 2 or 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm. And you get lasting.
You don't go, hold on,
general maintenance.
When you go to the gym, you don't work out your arms every day.
Right.
Like
day.
I mean, you have intervals.
Are
you
there
know?
any bro pumping sessions where the guys get together and
No, I don't think so.
There should be.
Well, maybe you see. Maybe you're taking this to a whole nother level.
I am.
You can go into bro pumping,
and we could,
look at baseball cards and bro pump.
Okay, all right. Not everything works together. You charge it.
Yeah, you charge it with a USB. See, it shows right there. Boom. And then,
And go to work.
I mean, there it is. Boom. That's as simple as this whole thing is. The passion pump. A door.
Me.
All right, so when I get it, I'll have you put it together for me?
No, you can put it together.
No.
This will draw the blood into the penis, causing an erection.
Oh, frig yeah.
Once the penis is fully engorged, the tension system is placed at the base of the penis, maintaining the erection.
Looks like an inquisitive llama.
See, you leave that ring on there, Seth.
Oh, man.
See, now, hold on. You leave that ring on there.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Dan will tell you. That's how you do it. You leave that on there. Then you pull off the sleeve, and then that's when you make sweet love.
Did you leave the ring on until it's over?
And then it just falls off because you shrivel up.
I just don't wear a lot of jewelry.
I mean, this is a piece of rubber gasket over your penis. It's not jewelry. It's not jewelry.
Man.
Dumbass. Hello, Freaky Phone Friday. Hello.
Hey, Bubba.
Yeah.
Hey, man. FTE deal like Brown, first time, long time, calling from Mosley, Virginia. And, hey, man, that skit you do with Sethy Boy, I love it. You got to check his tires, though. Make sure they're not directional. Because you can't do crisscross applesauce with directional tires.
No, his tires were not directional.
No way.
I already checked that prior to doing that.
The other man, I just
Usually directional tires are
getting low.
usually directional tires tend to be with something that's high performance. Normal passenger car tires, SUV tires usually are not directional.
All right. Well, I'm just curious and wondering. I didn't want him to go over the Gandy. You know what I'm saying?
I think he'll be going over the Gandy because he's got 17 pounds of pressure and it de-beads off the rim, and that's when he's going to take a drink.
All right, Bubba, man. Great talking to you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks.
Yeah, don't pump when you drive, by the way, Seth.
Yeah, Seth.
Don't pump when you drive.
pump responsibly.
No, let me.
Pump at home.
Can you send me the Hitachi? Let me go into Words and then find me the Hitachi that we're getting. Phoebe. And
she'll start pumping too if you get it.
And Merch Crick says that she would recommend the plug-in ones because the rechargeable ones just don't have the horsepower that an experienced girl like Phoebe may be. You know, she might need the extra 110. If it's plugged into 110, man, you know, you always got you always got a power band on the deal.
We have both, and we prefer the plug-in now.
Yeah, most people.
It's way better.
Right. Because, I mean, you can run that rechargeable Willie, right? I mean, because you and I really bog the Hitachis down. We get up in the applesauce.
Oh yeah, and I mean the power on it's like 10 times the amount of a battery power.
So, do you do a pagan deal with it, Lummy?
No.
That's not. This has
for
nothing
women.
to do with pagan. It's for women.
Well, I know, but sometimes you can just flip it up and reverse it.
No, you can't flip it up and reverse this. Okay, just stop. Let me see if you can find it for me. All right.
Striving to reach new lows every day. It's Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yes, young lady, may I help you today?
And once you see what it does to you, then you'll start doing pumps on her vagina. Get her vagina all puffy.
Yeah, you can pump up the vagina, Seth.
Okay. Sounds
It is. It's nice.
It's nice. It gets swelled up like a baboon's ass.
Yep.
Well, then when you throw the Hitachi on it, woo.
Yeah. You get it swelled up like a baboon's ass, then you throw the Hitachi on it, and whew, it's like riding a bucket bronco. You know what I'm saying? Say it, Lummy. It's like right.
Bunky Bronco said to be in heaven.
Did you send me? Did you send me the Hitachi Willie?
I'm trying to find one that's
okay,
got
lover.
some women talking.
I mean, Seth, we're gonna turn you into a real man that knows how to fuck with a thick cock.
Thank you. That's why that's why I came back.
Is that why you came back?
Oh, big time. Big time.
Like, do I stay over here at iHeart and be a board op, or do I go back to Bubba's and be a co-host with a thick cock?
Board op.
I think you made the right choice, Seth. Don't you think?
Jury's out.
Wow, you don't even think you made the right choice?
I don't know. I heard they kept one of my bits.
You heard what?
I heard they kept one of my bits.
One, Bubba, but it's a review. I'm trying to find an actual...
What, Lummy?
I sent you one, but I'm trying to find an actual review from...
Okay, so I do have one just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it ready for you, lover. I got it.
I'm still looking. Aircheck people, good morning. Are we gonna be at Double X Gaming?
We gave one to Brian, he probably might try to put his arms in it. Yeah. Look, my arms are bigger. I have a 9-inch bicep now.
Time to draw the line. Welcome to new levels of insanity and depravity.
Yeah, we're talking about
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Fish on the J. Love that guy. Love him. $50 on the PayPal. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App at the Bubba Army. That's how we keep it on the air, buddy. And February is Heart Health Month here in the United States, and more than half of the U.S. population could still benefit from some type of blood pressure support. Superbeat Heart Chews are the #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended way to support healthy blood pressure and even promote heart-healthy energy without the stimulants. Paired with a healthy lifestyle, the antioxidants in Super Beets are clinically shown to be nearly 2 times more effective at promoting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle alone. 40, not 30, but 40,000 5-star reviews and counting. Super Beet Heart Chews support healthy circulation to not only get blood pressure support, but also to give you productive, heart-healthy energy without the crash. Support your heart health with Super Beet Heart Chews now while you can. Get a free month supply of Super Beet Heart Chews on all bundles. That's any type of order on all bundles. And get a free full-size bag of what, Lummy? That's valued at $25.
Turmeric.
That's right. It all starts and stops by going to BubbaLovesBeats.com. Get this exclusive offer only at BubbaLovesBeats.com. It is a Freaky Phone Friday. Be careful what you ask for. Hello.
Hello?
Exactly.
Yes. You're on the air.
Hey, Bubba, it's your SR3 grade rate guy.
Oh, hey, buddy. Now, I don't think you work there. You're the one that gave me the suggestion.
Yes, sir.
Right. I've been in contact with them, and they're thinking about it. But I'm like, listen, man, I need one of these so bad. This is the exact application. I would be so far of the dirt track prepping world if I could get an SR3. Oh my God. Now, have you ever used one before?
Oh, yeah, I have one. I use it almost every other day. Right now, I'm out salting and plowing.
Right. So an SR3 probably is not good when you're out dealing with winter-like conditions. But if you're trying to, dig up or get a grade on a driveway or back drag some underbrush or Now, does it really cut down? Is it really like a big bush hog too if you run it right?
Yeah, so it has tines that shoot down. So it's got hydraulic tines that you can adjust.
That's the tines that I need to go down into the track to rip up that rubber.
Yeah, and you can set them from like 6 and 12 inches or so. We usually run around 6, and that seems to really tear it up pretty well.
Oh, I need one so bad. How long have you had yours?
About a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
Now. We switched over from a Harley rake to it.
Yeah, a Harley rake just can't get down in. A Harley rake kind of scuffs the surface, whereas these SR3s from ABI, they actually get down into the soil.
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes a Harley rake sometimes just ends up being a big bounce up, like a big dust storm. You're just bouncing off because the material's too hard to get a hold of. Whereas I think an SR3. Has those hydraulic, starfires, if you will, and they can go down and really rip up what you're trying to rip up, and then that grade, that rock catcher in that grade seems to kind of give you like a final finish, just from what I can observe.
Yeah, the only thing we've ran into is small, like pebble-sized rocks. It doesn't like to get.
Yeah, you know what? Those are insignificant on my track. Like I need rocks that are a size of like.
Where are these rocks coming from?
Well, just when you put new material on the track.
Some just has rock in it.
Yeah,
It's not pure?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's not pure. Clay, the surface that you use for dirt track, usually has rocks in it.
Okay.
And you got to the biggest pain in the ass is de-rocking it. But it seems like with this SR3, I could not only fix my track once it's rubbered over a little bit, and but also be a rock catcher as well. So I got to get one of these.
For sure. Yeah, and basically on your track with the slope, they'll all kind of run down to the center.
Yeah, I just got to tell you,
kind of natural gravity fed.
I just hope that I can get one. If not, I need one. That or I'm gonna have my son. I'm gonna have my. I heard about like $10,000 shipped.
So the dealer I use down here is going to stop selling them. They just don't do enough sales, and we're so close to Indiana. So they're closing them out and you can probably get one for under $3,000.
Oh my God, dude!
Really?
Buy it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let me get that information from you, so I can call that guy. Is that in Indiana? Because I got a guy. My boy Brian Bernhardt has a truck coming down in early February from Indiana with a bunch of tent stuff. He said he'd throw that attachment on for me.
Oh yeah.
Free
I mean,
trucking.
so the dealer I use, it would be just north of Cincinnati is where you.
Oh, that's right. Where my guy's coming from Versailles, Indiana. So I mean, be perfect. Can I put you on hold and get your info?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Steven Stewart, $100 in the Cash App, and Zachary F., $10 in the Cash App.
Look at that, Seth. We might just buy one and then have the vast amount of Bubba Army truckers just get it down free shipping.
That's the way to do it.
Get it down free shipping.
think that was what he
That's
said.
how I want to do
Get
it.
it down free shipping.
think that was what he
That's
said.
how I want to do it.
Horny.
No. Damn it.
Now, I'm sorry. Let me found me, Seth. Now, when I asked your wife Phoebe if she wanted one of these, she was like, "Yeah." So she might, unbeknownst to you, Seth, she might be already up to speed on this whole Hitachi deal. Anna is not. Anna not only is not, but refuses to do so.
Oh, really? Still?
For some reason, I don't know why. She's like, having regular sex is all I need. I don't need another form of masturbation. That's. I think I'm kind of speaking for you.
You held out all these years on the show, Anna, and never used it?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
You're missing out.
So weird.
Thank you.
Every one of our girls has one, and just as much as the pump is a game changer for your penis, this is a game changer for your,
for my what?
Clitoris. Dan, I think I used medical terms on both.
Sure did.
Thank you. And I have a doctor in my presence.
Which makes everything okay.
Yeah. If you got a doctor in the room and you're using a medical term, I'm talking to my doctor.
That's like saying I have a black friend and you can just say whatever you want.
Okay, I can. I do have a black friend, too.
Couple.
Hello there, I'm Kate McCombs, the intimacy expert at Little Black Box. Today I'm going to be talking with you about a classic vibe, the Vibratex Magic Wand. So it's got a number of benefits.
This is what we're getting Phoebe cakes. The Vibratex magic
I'm
wand.
be
And she looks like a librarian too, which is even better.
Which makes it kind of hotter.
Right.
That she kind of looks like a good girl. And they wouldn't do bad stuff.
Right.
But with you.
But first I want to give you just a little bit of a tutorial about how this works.
Yeah.
Sometimes people see this vibe and they kind of make this face and go, oh my gosh, how does that work? So rest assured, this whole thing does not go inside you.
Oh.
It's meant to be used externally, and it's just this.
By the way, Seth, I'm sorry, but Rhett or Macho, I've previewed this whole thing, and there's nothing like as far as it shows a vagina or anything like that. So you could actually, if you want to, you could put her up because there's no depiction of vaginas or anything like that. So if you'd like to broadcast on the screen, you can. She's kind of cute looking. She's showing us the tool that Seth's wife's going to be using here probably next week once Amazon gets it here.
And it's called the Vibe.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's cool too. When you walk in to your house, you're like, "Here, honey, look what I," and you kind of throw it on. I got you the Vibe. On the bed. You kind of like a real alpha man. Throw it on the bed, and hey, why don't you go ahead and take that for a spin, there, sweetie? I'm gonna go look at what an 86 Bill Buckner's worth.
Real alpha men throw dildos on the bed when they get home.
Mm-hmm.
Part right here.
Tell her to use it and be ready for me. I'll be back up in here 20 minutes. You should be too deep by then.
Vibrates. This part down here is the handle, and this is the little switch that turns it on and off. There's two settings.
Mm-hmm.
So the first benefit that I'm going to talk to you about is the fact that it plugs in. There are no batteries in this thing. So it'll...
You don't want the battery ones because they go dead. And
You just don't use it in the bathtub, I guess?
Yeah, you just don't use it in the bathtub.
Always just be working as long as
you always got a straight 110 volt, man. You're all good.
Got it plugged in as long as you've got a power outlet near you. So that's a real benefit. It's never going to crap out in the middle of a session that you're using it. So
all right.
Real advantage there.
Mm-hmm.
So number 2, it is super strong. The vibrations that this creates, even if it's on the lighter setting, is incredibly powerful.
Right. Very powerful. Phoebe, been around the block a little bit. She probably is well beyond the rookie settings. She needs something with a little more power on it. You know what I'm saying, Seth?
Yes, sir.
And for a lot of people, that is the reason that they love this toy. So that's great if you've never been able to have an orgasm. This is often the toy that allows people to experience their first orgasm. Or if you've started taking medication.
See, Seth, this thing's custom tailored to you.
antidepressants or something that interferes with your ability to have orgasms, this can be something
Or if you just now are repulsed by your husband, one of the two.
Oh, Jesus.
that enables you to have them again.
Strong vibrations, battery-free, external stimulation, and hold on, Seth.
But wait, there's more.
But when Phoebe has been out working too hard in the lawn because you don't, and her back hurts, she can use it for a back massager too, Seth.
Is that what they're about to say?
And so number 3 is that it's also just a really great back massager. That's
So,
right.
I mean, Seth, you can the way you. I mean, I know you run your household with a pimpan. So you'll be like, listen, go ahead and use it on yourself. Get yourself all juice boxed up. I'm gonna come in and roll up in there and get some, and then when I'm done laying nude, I'm gonna lay on my stomach, and you're gonna bring us on my back and rub my back with me to completion.
Yeah.
It was originally invented, and then people used it sort of off-label as a sex toy.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, if you turn it on and use it on your shoulders, it can actually feel really
Yeah.
awesome as well. So it's nice to have things that serve more than one purpose, right? So if you want to get a hold of one of these yourself, you can do so at shoplbb.com. So thanks for watching.
Now, do we have these on our Amazon wish
Sure
list
do.
deal? Where can people find? And we also have the penis pump too that we sold over 100.
Yes.
Where's that at? Located?
Amazon.thebubbaarmy.hq.com.
Yeah, or you can go to there's a link on our Facebook. Is there a link on our Facebook?
Yes, there is.
And there's a link on our everything else?
Yep.
All right. Freaky Phone Friday. Hello.
Bubba the Love Sponge is Joe the Supermarket.
Yes, Joe. How you doing, buddy?
I just want to thank you so much for that ring. It is revolutionary. It can't be topped, and it's making all the nurses here whap all day.
Are you back in the hospital?
I'm in a nursing home for now until my mother and I find a place to live.
So you're in an actual nursing home?
Yeah, I've been for like a month and a half.
And you're how old? Like 38, 40?
I'm 44.
You're 44. And you're like, are you in the same type of nursing home that have like an 85-year-old?
Everybody here is ready to die.
Except you.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you mobile? Can you get like in a wheelchair and go around, or are you always just in your bed?
I can't even put my legs down. I have to keep them elevated, otherwise the nerves go haywire, and I need 2 knee replacements, and my legs are just a disaster. So I have the big-ass wheelchair right in here in my room, but they took it out because they know I'm not ambulating into it anyways.
What happened? How did this?
Angel dust.
Yeah, well,
and a Puerto Rican hooker.
You know what? I mean, Seth. You know what? Anna absolutely nailed it. This is the byproduct of angel dust.
He's told the story
and
before.
several Puerto Rican hookers.
Really? Are you guys messing with me?
No. I mean, ask Joe the Supermarket.
Well, no, Joe, because Joe used to really, really hate me, and now he's very, very cool with me. So
that's cool.
I figure something really must have happened.
Maybe that's a testament to like your new you. Like you're just you're funnier, you're cooler, you're not nearly as uptight. You got your meds dialed in. I mean, you're on fire right now, Seth.
I know. Well, we got to get Joe out of there.
Joe, what's the prognosis? Like, I have a doctor in here, and so do they say, okay, you got boom. What do you got?
We've done a couple tests since I've been here, and we're still coming up. Everything comes up negative. All the tests that they try to perform.
Dan says you're faking it. Then you're just working the gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm actually like Dan. The last time we spoke, you had brought up a possible parasite, and I had brought that to the attention of every doctor and nurse that I've come in contact with. I'll never forget 0.3 milligrams per kilogram of ivermectin for 5 days. And I finally, as of 2 days ago, got a nurse to kind of co-sign me, and she says that if I can get you to, they'll send you my medical records. If they can get you to recommend that, then she could possibly get it done.
If I can step in if I can step in as a spokesperson for Dr. Dan, one of my boyfriend, and he is not co-signing anything for you unless you are in. He could physically put his hands on you and diagnose you and look at you and talk to you and look at your he's not doing anything. Am I right, Dan?
Yep.
I mean,
But Dan does hate incompetence, and if these people are being incompetent with a diagnosis.
I mean, Dan might be able to talk to your doctor on the phone, doctor talk, and see what he's doing, what he thinks. But I don't think Dan's going to write anything and recommending anything for you because he thinks you're faking it.
Right, and I didn't ask him to, but when he says I'm faking it, I'm reminding him of the conversations that we've had in the past where we ruled out everything else, and he thinks it could be a parasite. Now, How fake is Fournier's gangrene? How fake is necrotizing fasciitis? How fake is being septic and almost dying? How fake is getting COVID when it was brand new and having the doctor look in your face and having the doctor tell you in your face that there's nothing else they can do. They've done all they could do. Your oxygen still isn't going up. So what's
your oxygen level right now?
I could check it, but I'm telling you it's probably at 95 because I'm on 5 liters of oxygen.
Well, that's pretty good. 95. I mean, you're good. But you know, they don't have an official diagnosis for you. Like they don't say, "Hey, Joe's got staphylococcus."
Yeah, well, they couldn't diagnose it. All started in the foot and the ankle. They couldn't diagnose that. And then it moved up lymphedema on my legs. It moved up into my scrotum, which became necrotizing fasciitis.
Oh.
It was gangrene.
Like elephant balls?
Oh, my God. So massive. Scary massive.
Dan, what causes elephant balls, Dan?
Filariasis.
What's that?
It's a parasite.
Oh.
Do you think, Dan... Do you think that there's a percentage that he's faking, and there's a percentage that he's got this parasite that you speak of?
He could absolutely have a parasite, and they're never checked for, and it's an often misdiagnosis. And I'm jesting when I said that you were faking it. I understand you're having real problems, but you know, again, an anti-parasitic type medication like ivermectin would absolutely cure him.
So you're saying that if indeed he has a parasite and it's causing all these problems, he could go through a round of ivermectin and be walking and out, you know, being a normal dude soon, for and not be bedridden in a nursing home where people are left to die? Because that's where they got you right now, Joe. Right?
People don't come here to live.
Why have they taken you from the hospital to the nursing home? Because it seems like this would be a hospital deal. Because you don't have any insurance.
No, I have insurance. I remember I was evicted from my mom's apartment, and my mother was evicted as well because we couldn't get down the 20 stairs and back up, and the firemen didn't want to play with us up and down the stair chair no more. So we got evicted, and I went to an emergency room. She was already in a nursing home out by where we lived, but when there was time for me to get out the emergency room, they said, you got 4 options, and they sent me to Boston. I hate Boston.
I mean, you're inside all day. Does it really matter?
I mean, they sent you to Boston, as far as a nursing facility?
Yeah, because I'm from obviously the Springfield, Massachusetts area, and they moved me out 2 hours away from any family, any friends, and I'm just here completely alone. And
So
yes,
Dan,
it doesn't matter
so
where
Dan,
I am.
is he like a ward of the state at this point, Dan? Kind of.
Yeah, it sounds like he's been a problem for every entity that's taking care of him, and so it's frustrating because the healthcare system, you know, fails so many people. I understand your frustration.
This is from Angel Dust.
Angel Dust and Puerto Rican hookers.
This is a misnomer. That I needed to correct this because two years after this happened to me, the same thing happened to my mother, and she never touched Angel Dust. She never done any
or
drugs.
a Puerto Rican hooker.
Drank nothing.
You guys slept together a few times, didn't you?
Right, and that's what I'm getting.
Wait,
I believe
with your
there was
mom?
something in the apartment.
Wait, you banged your mom?
He did.
No.
I thought you did.
Oh.
No, you just remember
you
you tried to offer me $4,000 to mushroom stamp her on the cheek, and you give me all the Bubba merch. For
Oh,
the
that's
rest of
right, and you
the show
denied
and
it.
all this big stuff, and I did not do it.
Man, you wish you would have cut that deal now, man. You have a brand new Bubba Army sweatshirt on right now, buddy.
I'd be warm too if I wore it. It'd feel great and comfortable, and I'd be excited.
Now, have you mentioned? You know, it says earlier on you were talking about how the doctors might go for this parasite Willie. Why don't you just keep pushing that? I mean, I don't think Dan has to be involved. Why don't you just keep pushing that?
I'm only telling. No, I didn't bring Dan in. I'm only telling you what the nurse said to me because I said, "Here's what I think. Here's what the doctor said. He said this, and this is the suggestion."
If they're a real doctor, they don't need Dan's diagnosis. They can diagnose it themselves.
Here's the thing. The day I rolled in here, I'm laying on a gurney because they couldn't figure out how to build this bed. So I'm laying in the hallway for an hour on the gurney. I meet the doctor. His name is Dr. Merchant is his name. I was going to call him Dr. Mechanic. He comes up, and he talks to me for like 2 minutes. I've not seen him again since, and I've been here more than a month and a half.
How are your mentals, man?
Well, I mean,
my mentals are really, really all over the road because normally I have the show that I can chat for 4 hours during the day, and then
the show is his complete life. Like this show is his life. Period.
Right, but now that I'm banned, timed out, and muted on every single chat on every single format, I just
why is that, Joe? Why is that? Who seems to be banning you the most?
It's 100% Iggy.
Well, why is Iggy mad at you?
Well, the last time that he got banned, and you said unbanned, you said, Joe, be good in chat, and but if you get banned, I'm not going to unban.
Within 1 day, he'd been banned.
Well, no, it was a couple months. He minded his P's and Q's, and then
Do you
messed
know?
up.
Do you know, Lummy? Do you know? Because you know everything. You're the union rep for chat, and for those who have problems with chat, do you know what it was that Joe did that got him banned?
Yes, I know what I've been told, and I know Joe disagrees.
Well,
he did what he wasn't supposed to do, and he attacked other Bubba Army and other Hall of Fame Bubba Army. Then you told him not to do that.
And which Bubba Army, Hall of Fame Bubba Army did he attack?
Airtight, Wizzy.
Airtight and Wizzy?
Wizzy, a group of lips. I mean,
And by when you say attack, what do you say? Like just get into.
I think Airtight and Grouper, he's usually in chat with it, and then I guess with Wizzy, it was private messages.
Joe, how do you
say?
How do you plead with all this?
So unfortunately, the people he's mentioning, Airtight, Grouper, they all hate me, and they let it be known in the chat constantly, where I'm the better person, so I don't have to say anything back. But I can't overcome their hate no matter how hard I try, no matter how much I change, no matter how much of a better person I become. The stigma for the old Joe the Superbark will always be there. He let it be known to me. He said we can never outrun our past. And as far as the Iggy thing goes and as Heather Wiz goes, Iggy and I were in a private conversation for about 45 minutes going back and forth on Twitch Whispers. I actually believed in my heart that we had turned the corner and Iggy was my friend. I was actually going to ask him for his phone number so we could have a telephone conversation instead of just whispering. And at the end of the conversation, he had let out a bunch of things to me, and I let out a bunch of information to him. And at the end, he asked me a question. I said, "Can I be honest, or will you mute me?" And he said, "Go for it." And I let him know exactly how I thought about people that wish death on me, or are glad that I'm stuck in this hospital bed situation, or glad that I got evicted, or glad for all the bad things that have happened in my life. And he said, "Oh, well, some things, blah, blah, blah," and let me know a positive thing at the end. The next morning when I woke up, I started chatting. I was, of course, first in chat like I always am. And then, like, at 6:08, everything, Rumble, Twitch, everything, canceled, done, muted. My Twitch subscription, which I've had for 72 straight months, because I got banned, I can't resub, and it got canceled. So now you're losing $5.99 a month there. I know it's not a big deal, but everywhere I could sub and everything I could do is now completely done. I have no tether to the show whatsoever, but for when you open the phone lines on Friday.
You're on Facebook though.
Yeah,
you're still
on
good on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Now you're still good on Facebook, bud. So you got that going for you.
And not a single person chats on Facebook except for like once every 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
And as they keep
something.
saying, Joe, realistically, if you just come back in probably under a different name and not be a complete asshole or talk a bunch of crap behind the backs, but you don't want to do it that way. So, and a lot of people do not like you, especially Hall of Famers and contributors.
Right.
Can't mess with the money around here.
Yeah, the money. That's what, must be the money.
Is there a chance that
You attacked Brian from Philly. He sent you a care package. You attacked him twice.
Oh,
All these
no.
people are literally coming out.
Brian
and
from Philly?
And you I guess
Now I
you
got
have been
you,
attacking them.
You play the
nicest guy in the world.
You
Yeah,
play
he's
the
super
woe.
cool.
You play the woe's me gimmick right now on the air, but they're saying when you're not on the air, you're a handful. You're
they're,
chat tough guy.
They're every single one of them, and this sounds far. Like, how can this be real? That's all lies. I am nothing but appreciative and thankful all the time and nice. And then Brian Philly wants to snipe me off on a show for $100. And then I say, "Why, brother?" And he goes, "Oh, it's just jokes, man. I really like you. I really like your phone calls. Okay, cool." And then the next week he does the same thing again, or he says horrible things in the YouTube chat when I'm talking to Anna on her show. And I asked him, I can show you, I have all the messages still here on my phone.
So you got mad that he sent in $200 to snipe your phone call because he didn't want to listen to you talk on the phone. So he sent $200 to
And that's
Bubba.
just part of doing business, my friend. That's doing a job in the middle for your boy. You just did a job for me, kid.
Yeah, I'll gladly do a job. If I get sniped every single Friday for a whole year.
Yeah, there you go.
Barring we have four weekends off for holidays or whatever, but that's still $4,800.
I'm sorry. Yeah, are you there?
Oopsie.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah.
Never mind.
No, I mean, Joe the Supermarket being a heel and being banned from all the places might be might be the best for my business. You know what I'm saying? So, just keep playing the heel.
Yeah, but you may not know this, but there's a lot of other business being chased away by these said people.
Well,
I don't want to bring it up. I didn't want to bring up this topic at all. I wanted to talk about scolopamine because that might have been what I was doing with these girls, and it may not even have been angel dust.
Yeah. Well, Dan says keep pushing on the parasite angle. See if you can get one of the quack jobs up there to get into that deal. And if you you could be almost, you might be able to be completely fixed if you could just deparasite yourself, if indeed that's what you got.
It's the only option left, and I believe Dr. Dan 100%. He's never been wrong once.
All right, my friend. Well, listen, Joe, I got my phone lines, Lummy, are just blown up.
They sure are.
Blown up, so I got to get to them, Joe. I hope you get better. I hope you do. I really do.
I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless.
See you later.
God bless.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hey now. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just had to share this cool story. It's a very Florida story. It's very fast. I was driving back from Oak Hill, and in the other lane it must have been a 14-foot alligator, and it was midnight. And, man, I barely missed this thing, and it had its mouth wide open, and it was just the most terrifying thing. And my wife's little Nissan, it shook me up pretty good. And then
like down here in Florida, man, it's a whole different lifestyle compared to the other continental 48. I mean, we got alligators, we got down in the Everglades, we got these boa constrictors, these 50-foot boa pythons,
pterodactyls.
Yeah, we got pterodactyls, Legoland, we got it all down here.
Dinosaur World.
Dinosaur World. We got it all. Ripley's upside down, believe it or not, house in on I-Drive in Orlando.
Boardwalk and baseball.
Yeah, boy, that was a flop, was it not?
It was.
So what do you got other than you saw a 14-footer in the off of 19 North? What else you got?
I'm just warning people near Maytown Road in Oak Hill. There's a 14-foot alligator that likes to get in the road sometimes.
All right, buddy.
And it killed some. I wonder if
they
you
make
had
good
an
speed
experience
bumps.
like that with a gator, though. Anything up close and personal?
What's that?
Anything up close and personal with an alligator yourself?
No, I've had alligators in the studio, little baby ones with handlers and stuff, and they scare the hell out of me.
This guy's trying to launch an alligator topic.
Yeah, no alligators for the BRN. Appreciate your call though, my friend. These freaky phone Fridays.
Alligator encounters, call now.
Hello.
Bubba, White Iced Tea.
Hey, White Iced Tea. Good, nice to meet you at the party.
Yeah, that was fantastic, and I super special VIP invite that you gave me. Definitely gonna give you the 24 this year so I can get a ring. I need me one of them rings, man.
Did you see those rings? I don't even know if I can make one next year as good as this one.
They are super official. They are official.
And your
I
boxes are
love
good.
them. I was gonna steal one from somebody just so I had my own, but it didn't have my name on it.
Yeah.
And can I say something that really that was great? During Bark, I gotta say, man, if it wasn't for Gary Cantrell's sense of awareness when testicles are about to be placed on his forehead, Matt Hoxie was about to hit Gary with the super teabagging when he was passed out on the couch, man.
And this is a whole other part. Hold on, this is a whole other part of Bark that I'm not even familiar with.
I know all the players involved too.
I'm familiar with there was some illicit drugs that were rolling around here that I'm not too happy about. I've heard about Adam from Fenderworks tried to fight 3 or 4 different people and Big Red got in his face. And
what about Larry Plummer?
Macho Man ended up passing out on the green room couch.
We went to the dollhouse.
Larry Plummer was a bartender and went to the dollhouse with Greg and Amy. I'm not familiar with what you just said.
The super teabagging.
Well, Gary was about halfway passed out watching the game. Matt Hoxie was drinking a little bit, which I got to say, Matt Hoxie's a great dude.
Matt Hoxie and Mitch Lucerini are the best.
Oh, my God, they are the best, dude.
Yeah.
I got to visit them in South Carolina. They look like a good time to hang out with. Anyway, Matt Hoxie seen that Gary was passed out on the couch a little bit with his eyes shut, about to hit him with that super tea bag. But like I said, those senses of Gary when testicles are around, he opened up his eyes in the nick of time, man, because it was about to be a fight.
So you're saying that,
Were the testicles out?
That Matt Hoxie actually had? Did he have the testes actually out of the pants and ready to put them on the face?
He had his hand in his pants, ready to pull him out, and Gary opened up his eyes.
You got a
just
sick,
in the nick
you got
of
a
time.
sick crowd, Bubba.
And I know you probably were going to get that on videotape for us, weren't you?
Well, if I didn't have my hands down my pants when I realized Matt Hoxie was about to pull his little elevator button out.
Oh, you're ready to pull yours out? You're gonna do double? You're gonna do double
I
sing?
was good. We were gonna hit him with that double teabag, but you know.
What the?
What kind of party do we got going on around
What
here?
happens if your teabag hits his teabag?
Eskimo brothers.
I mean, that's cross-pollination of teabags. The way I
Yeah,
figure.
everywhere your teabag's touching.
The one thing that I knew when I entered BOP immediately is that I needed to become friends with Iggy immediately.
Yeah, you figure out who the players are real fast.
Oh man, Iggy, aka Security. Yeah, definitely wanted to become friends with him, and he's a great dude too. By the way,
Yeah.
Iggy's fantastic.
He's way
You know
less
what I mean?
uptight than he used to be. He's actually manageable now.
It's the cowboy hat.
He's a great guy.
I also got to meet Anna for the first time.
What'd you think about
I
that?
never met her before. Anna's fine, boy. I don't know what y'all be talking about. Listen, man, if I ain't have a wifey, I'll put that D on her like the 85 Bears, bro.
the reference to the 85 Bears with Buddy Ryan's 46 defense. Damn, I
I'm not
see.
playing.
I gotta let you go on that one.
That's a compliment, Anna.
That's a high spot, my
I realize
friend.
that.
Great,
Thank you.
Great,
Y'all have a good day.
great work, buddy.
If you're looking for that non-offensive broadcast, you're in for a surprise. You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
I love the sponge.
It's not that kind of love sponge.
Oh yeah. Why?
Because this light with the camera at this angle is creating shadows that are unflattering.
Okay.
So stand, just normal, look at the screen like you normally do. This doesn't do shit. Shine the light in the shadows. I think this light needs to come to see angles of camera.
Okay. Where is it connected? It's connected to the table.
It's got to be clamped here. Come at this angle. Bullying in your eyes is my cheap tip.
Yeah.
It should follow the camera.
Okay.
Are you?
Because I'm wondering why I'm so good and you don't.
Oh, Dr. Dan.
I appreciate it,
on that one.
I think.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Bubba Army Mom? Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Big Wonder?
Bubba?
What?
Would you get mad if I moved Anna's ring light to make her look better?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I think that you probably have a pretty good understanding as to how she needs to be lit. You got yourself. Yeah, but you understand, I've tried to do the same thing, and she's a little bitch about it because she says that lights are in my eyes.
It's gonna be less in your eyes.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh. And then I'll put it on the setting that I want, and then within a day or two, it's already back to the setting that she wants, and she doesn't think that I recognize or know that, and I do know. I just choose not to fight that. I just choose not to fight that fucking battle. I'm like, whatever, bitch. I'm just over your shit. But so whatever you put it down could very well change if she doesn't like it, because she's a
She'll
baby.
like it.
She's a
She'll
baby.
look better.
She's a baby like that. She's.
I'm not touching the camera. I'm just changing the light so it's the same angle as the camera, and then she'll have better.
Is she
shadow.
there?
She's there.
I'm here.
Okay. She'll tell you. Don't.
That's how she did.
Okay.
Because the camera.
It's amazing how she'll hold on.
The whole idea of a ring light is to eliminate a shot.
It's amazing how she'll listen to you, but she won't listen to me.
Well, I'm a photography expert.
What? So am I gonna, when I go live, am I gonna notice a difference?
You should, absolutely. She looks better. And it's not in her eyes.
Is it one that she can, is okay with?
I think so.
Did you ask her?
Yeah, I asked her ahead of time.
We're good.
You're like, God damn, she looks good.
Lummy.
Yes, sir.
I need that, ABI air check of that caller.
Yeah, no problem.
But then stop it where, because he says, remember, he talks about, I don't want to put the dealer selling.
Yeah, for cheaper.
Yeah, just end it before that.
Okay.
No one all.
And if I could have those today, that'd be great.
No problem.
What fuck, boy? I'm in the middle of some shit.
Are employees not eligible for the Hall of Fame?
No.
You want to get money?
That's bullshit.
You want to give me $2,400?
I'm gonna give you a Hall of Fame fucking career this year.
Listen, fuck boy, I can only do so much with you, buddy. Okay.
I should be up there, man.
Last a year first.
Yeah, make it through.
Motherfucker.
Be here next.
Yeah, be here a year from now.
I was
Before you
here.
talk
I was
shit.
here for a year.
Yeah, but you fucking flamed. You flamed, brother. You flamed. The last notion that we have of you is one of flaming.
So the last notion I have is lifting a fucking tire above my head, hanging it.
Okay, well,
that's the notion I have.
Good, because that's fucking far more manly than anything you've ever done in your life before there, fuck boy. And Charlie Belcher's making charcuterie fucking.
Oh shit! I need to see something good in time for the games this weekend.
Oh, Bubba, you did one of those before.
Yeah, with a blow. He's using a blowtorch.
Oops.
What's he doing?
He's making like a design on a board.
The Love Sponge.
Broadcasting from a bricked-in parking garage near the flight path of a major American airport. It's time to turn out the propaganda and manipulate some minds. Now return to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Are you ready to tropics like it's hot? Well, get ready for Saturday, January 20th, when Lummy will be hosting the grand opening for Tropics Tarpon Springs. The Tarricos brothers have done it again with their latest addition to the Sponge Docks, and like nothing you've seen since the days of the Zone. Finally, a nightclub atmosphere in Tarpon Springs is back. Don't miss Lummy at this incredible grand opening January 20th, located at 25 Dodecanese Boulevard. Tropics Tarpon Springs.
Tropic like it's hot. Tropic like it's hot.
Lummy, you getting all ready for your tropics gimmick?
Oh, yeah.
Tropics like it's hot.
Tropic like it's hot. 25.
That's
Dakota
tomorrow.
Boulevard.
That's tomorrow night, my friend. Friday. So I might have to play that one more time just to get him some, some added value.
Go
right?
watch the Packers game with Lummy tomorrow night.
Yeah, 7:30.
Oh, that's right. Packers game at Tropics Like It's Hot, Lummy.
Tropic Like It's Hot.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, Packers game at Tropic Like It's Hot.
Free wings and hot bartenders.
Woo!
Hello.
Well, I'm with free wings.
Oh, I'm with the free wings.
Hey, what's up, it's Brandon the Quad.
Hi, Brandon the Quad. How are you, buddy?
Laid Brandon the Quad.
Pretty good. We got home 2 days ago.
You got back in town 2 days ago, and it's right, probably like 5 degrees. It's cold as hell right now.
It's negative 20 right now with blowing snow.
Do you miss Florida already?
Hell yeah, we do. And I just want to thank you guys for everything that you do. And I want to thank the Bubba Army for the birthday parade at the Dollhouse on Friday night.
Yeah, I heard Wayne, or I'm sorry, Warren from the Dollhouse, the general manager, really did it up right. And
what happened? Like lap dances galore?
Well, like all 20, like they had 20 chicks get up on stage and then all come down and because you can't put Brandon. I don't think the stage is I don't think they have a ramp.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's crazy,
so
man.
They just parked him at the very bottom of the stage, and each girl came up and gave him a little something.
And Florida Stanley dropped a couple grand on him, I think.
Yeah.
A couple grand?
Yep.
Yeah, Florida Stanley dropped a couple grand.
Florida Stanley's got
quad.
Florida Stanley's got grands?
He's got
the quad he does.
Oh yeah. Heather the Wiz, Greg and Amy, Scout and Big Golf.
Oh,
they got
Greg
all
and
kinds
Amy,
of money.
down.
They got all kinds of money.
Okay. Brandon,
Taking notes.
Brandon, what happened at the end of Barb? Did your wheelchair die?
Yeah, well, it didn't die, but I needed enough power to get it into the van.
Gets left behind.
At that point, does it give you like a warning that you only got like X amount of more feet to go, so you need to get back to home base so you can get yourself in the van?
Yeah, it only had like one little blinking red light, and I was almost on there.
That's why we all crowded around him and we started hugging him like
Now,
he was
is there-
going to go off to war.
Is there a part of your wheelchair that you can turn off and the motor off, and you can just push it as a regular wheelchair?
Yeah, I can put it in manual, but it's really heavy.
I know, but like if worse came to, if worse came to worse, we could get like Jimmy Cleavis and Iggy to push your wheelchair into your handy van.
You
Could
got
we
to do
not?
like a bobsled start because we're so heavy. You have to like start from the side of the parking lot.
You had the right tights on, Dan, to do it.
I could have done it. Yeah, I could have done it.
Put your tights on for air, like you're pushing like you're part of the Jamaican bobsled team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brandon, have you watched your video with Caitlin yet?
Yeah.
It's not done yet.
Oh, it's not up yet.
No, there's so much footage. They're
still editing.
45 minutes of blasting.
Come on, Brent.
Yeah.
Now Brent filmed it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was he cheering you on?
No, he's really quiet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's even weirder. He's just really quiet.
Is it directing behind the camera?
Well, you go.
What do you expect?
Well, you
Go,
take.
Brandon, go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Brandon.
Now, will you take that footage down to the VFW and the Eagles and the casino that you go to, all your various stops during the day? Will you tell that get your phone out and go to Caitlin's OnlyFans and show all your friends, your little wiener and everything?
Jesus.
Yes, I will.
What was different about it this time? Because we heard that you absolutely wore Caitlin out.
That's what he says.
Just that we were more comfortable with our bodies, and she was just throwing me around like she wasn't afraid to hurt me.
She was throwing you around.
Oh
huh?
God.
Like moving my legs without even asking if it hurt, because we just know each other's bodies really good.
Oh, this is so sweet. This is the sweetest thing ever.
Oh yeah,
this is so. I mean, God.
Does it hurt when you move your body? If someone moves your body, it hurts.
She actually whipped me on my nipples.
Hell yeah. Now I'm getting turned on.
She did. I'm sorry. She did what?
Bit or whipped?
Whipped.
She got a little whip.
Oh, she whipped your nipples? Wow.
Yeah.
Seth is even more riveted on having to see this.
And Brendan,
Seth is going to drive us crazy to get that passcode. He's like, oh my God, I need it. I need that bad.
Can I tell you that really the only person I want to talk to out of everybody is Brent? I really just want to know what Brent's thinking, what he's going through. Now, how all of a sudden he has become a great porno director. Like, I love everything about it. Did Brent make you feel comfortable?
Well, yeah, because we talked for like 3 hours before we do it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Who's got that kind of time, man?
Oh my God, it's like
Who
a
in the
golfing
hell?
tournament.
Who in the hell's got 3 hours to talk before you have sex? I mean, please, I don't got 3 hours before or after. I barely got 3 hours a whole entire week to talk to anybody.
But yeah, my mom sits in there 3 hours, talks to us.
Now, does your mom watch this? Because she used to go down to the bar, but am I assuming that she may have been there during this year's deal?
No, she went to the Eder. She laid me down and went to the Eder Motel.
She laid you down?
Got him ready.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got to put on the compression socks.
Right, and then did she leave, or did she sit there and watch? Kate, watch you as you describe it. Wear Caitlin out for 45 minutes. Where was Mom? Who's got a crush on Ty J, by the way?
She went to the Eder Motel.
To the other motel. Okay, now today I feel as if this year we made the most progress on potentially your mom getting blasted by Ty J. To the point where I think that she's going to tell your father she doesn't even care if he's got a problem with it because she yearns for Ty J's
hog.
What about Ty J's woman? Is she okay with it?
Probably not.
Yeah.
So
Jeannie
She kissed him on the cheek.
Jeannie's a strong bitch.
Jeannie will kill your mother.
Yeah,
she will stab her.
She's very athletic.
Jeannie will stab your mom. Your mom's just some backwards.
Just be careful.
I mean, your mom's just some conservative, Iowa woman. She's never met, Jeannie, a girl from Florida that had to deal with an African American football player all of her life. And has picked up on some of his traits. She'll shank your mom. She will.
Yeah, but his mom deserves a smashing just like anybody else's mom.
She'd have to ask Jeannie. Will you may I, woman to woman, I've always yearned to have an African American man. I've never had that, and I really have the hots on your husband. Would you endorse me having a sesh, with Ty J?
Brandon, would you watch your mom with Ty J?
Oh yes, of course he would.
No, that's a little goofy for me.
A little goofy.
Sorry.
All right, Brandon the Quad.
I would.
I'm running way late. This Freaky Phone Friday that Seth thought of that I hate.
Thank you guys. I love you so much.
Bye now. See you later.
Love you.
I got articles to cover, and I got phone lines to answer.
Hey, Anna looks better, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She looks a lot better. Can she live with that?
Yeah.
Let me. You look like you need to be a little bit more well lit.
Well, again, the ring light.
Seth just you can't even it's just
flattering
just
for
a
him.
blob. You can't really see Seth.
Did you call him a blob?
Yeah, it's just a blob of nothing. I'm not saying it's a blob of fatness. It's just
it's what people have been saying is that I look like a blob, a sloth, a heroin addict.
You were in good shape last time you were here. What happened?
Oh, jeez.
He went to L.A., failed. Went to Bake More Pies, failed. Went to iHeart, was not appreciated, and is now here.
So every time you
that's a
failed, you
country
just gained
song.
30 pounds?
Damn.
I'm just asking. He was in shape. He was swimming. He was riding. He was doing all kinds of stuff. He was working out.
He was swimming. Do you not understand, Dan?
What?
He's an important part of the show.
I'm not dogging him.
And he has really sensitive mentals. And yes, you are dogging him.
No, I'm not.
He
was in such great shape.
You asked him what
beautiful.
happened.
And
he said he gained 45 pounds. That's not being very. That's going to really, really upset him.
He said he was being called a blob.
Yeah, mean-spiritedly by other people on chat. He wasn't being called a blob by people who love him. He was being called a blob by mean-spirited trolls. Don't co-sign with them.
I'm not co-signing
Yeah,
with them.
you did.
No, I'm not. I asked him what happened.
Seth, do you not feel me sticking up for you and trying to put him in his place?
Yeah, no, you don't. I mean, you don't have to do it at all. It's totally fine. I can take it.
You were swimming all the time and stuff. You just got away from it.
He's gotten, he's just had a tough. It's been tough since he left.
I was able to cut down on my anxiety, so I started eating more. So
the anxiety was making you eat less.
The anxiety was, I wasn't eating because of anxiety and stuff. So like when I was throwing up and all that. So
that's good dietary too, though.
So I got a medication, and then a therapist told me I need to just eat no matter what it is because I'm hurting myself. So I just got on a kick where I just started eating, just junk, and here I am. So
are you still doing a little bit of stuff? I mean, a little activity.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yes. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just trying to get
Getting back into it?
Yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah.
Let's be
You want some Ozempic?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying. I don't. Yeah, sure.
It'll help.
This is I really.
Man, Dan's the only guy that can throw down you're getting fat and then dangle Ozempic in front of you and you get happy real fast.
He identifies a problem and gives you a
Hey,
solution.
Seth.
Yeah.
Hey, Seth, what? You're a fat ass. Oh, really? You want some Ozempic? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, your dong's small. You want this penis pump?
I mean, if a guy that's calling you a fat ass has a remedy to get you not so fat, I mean, maybe he can call you a fat ass.
I think that's the
I think
law.
It's officially the ruling.
Yeah.
The FBI. I didn't know that this is a thing, and we labeled the show this, and I didn't even know this was a thing. This family of teenager who died by suicide warns dangers of financial sextortion. Now, what has anybody heard this before now?
This is what Seth's going to do to me if I send him a picture of me pumping. He's going to demand $10,000.
So is this the Hogan tape, 25 years later?
Yes.
Tonight, sounding the alarm about a rise in sexual extortion schemes targeting children. It's happening on
How about targeting DJs?
Gaming and video streaming platforms and social media. CBS's Nicole Skanga has the important...
Man, Dan, I'm always way ahead. I was way ahead of the sex tape deal, way ahead of internet radio, way ahead of a lot of things.
Information for parents.
A college-bound track star, 17-year-old James Woods, had just gotten his driver's license and posed for his senior yearbook photo.
They always said he had a beautiful smile, which he did.
When his mother, Tamia Woods, says an online predator targeted James on Instagram.
James received 200 messages in less than 20 hours.
It ranged anywhere from, I own you, to you need to take your own life.
The FBI calls...
What? And who are these people? Are they just mean people?
It financial sextortion.
That any child can be a victim of this crime.
Minors coerced by criminals, often working together overseas, into sharing compromised images of themselves.
So they try to get these kids to send
nudes, and then they say they'll release them unless you send us like $10,000.
This is a predator that is solely interested in financial gain.
Children as young as...
Spice Boy did this at the Sand Pearl.
But they don't care about you. They care about the kids.
No, isn't that true though?
Yeah, same
Spice
thing.
Boy and Calta did this at the Sand Pearl restaurant to Hulk Hogan for $1 million, and the FBI were in the other room and arrested everybody involved, and then it just went away because guess who the victim was?
You.
Me. And Bubba the Love Sponge can't be a victim, that dirty son of a bitch. Everybody gets away scot-free. And as a matter of fact, why don't you take Bubba's job while you're at it?
Is 9 years old, told to send money or the photos will be posted online.
First of all, why are you letting a 9-year-old have a phone?
Right.
From October 2021 through March 2023, the FBI has tracked roughly 12,600 sextortion victims, all of them minors.
Ew.
Since 2021, at least 20 kids have died by suicide, including Woods' son, James.
The most horrible phone call I've ever received, that my only child, my blessing, is no longer here.
Now the FBI is trying to warn parents.
So
that's rough.
Did he send a compromising pic of himself or something like that? And they're
I
like,
guess
we're going to
so.
send it to everybody in your school? Or is that kind of what this is? Or
Yeah.
send us $5,000 or whatever your mom's got left in her pocketbook or something like that?
And encourage victims to break their silence.
Why do tips matter so much?
That's the intelligence. That's the...
There were no tips in the Hogan deal. You guys had him arrested, flat-faced on the ground. Hello?
information that we have that makes law enforcement have the ability to act.
The Woods family shattering the stigma.
You know, he was my only child. And so I have to live through my memories. And that's all I have now are memories.
That's all I got, too.
By sharing their
Me and Hootie used to work out and ride jet skis.
story. Nicole Skanga, CBS.
Wow. Now, are most of these people from a Nigerian internet cafe? You know, is that, I mean.
Could be, yeah.
It's local, it's international, it's everywhere. It's
Hello.
high school, it's everywhere.
Hello.
Good morning, Bubba. It's Gary the Cantrell. How are you?
Hi, Gary the Cantrell. How are you,
Almost
buddy?
a teabagged victim.
I'm doing good.
Almost a victim of a white iced tea teabagging. Did you hear that?
Matt Hoxie.
Great senses.
Well, I just wanted to clear it up very quickly. It's just that the only reason I was unconscious on the couch was Bob Cook's lovely cookies, and that put me out for the count.
Oh
So
yeah,
that
I got
just
several.
gives you the
I had several people tell me about Bob Cook's cookies.
He was irresponsible, Bubba, can I tell you? Because Bob Cook gave me a cookie, and I asked him, I go, how many milligrams? And he goes, I don't know. And I was like, just give me an estimate, man. 50 to 100, 25 to 50. Just throw some numbers at me. I mean, I had no idea what I was dealing with.
Yeah, well, I've heard that Bob Cook's cookies will take you right down to zero.
Yes, it will.
Is what I've heard.
Yep.
And so Bob Cook,
200 milligrams of cookie.
You ate a Bob Cook cookie. Next thing you know, you're passed out with your head over the couch and iced tea and I don't know, Fish on the J or somebody were ready to come in. Matt Hoxie. Matt Hoxie had those those Puerto Rican testicles already out, ready to stretch them right across the grape, and boom, you woke up in the nick of time. Thank God.
He's getting married last year. This year, he's trying to teabag dudes.
That's the natural progression of the Bubba Army,
healing,
my friend.
Okay.
You know what? It's three forms of healing: sad, mad, glad. Okay.
Sad, mad, glad.
Right. Last thing, I would just say really quickly, I just want to thank all you guys for having me at your place and allowing me to come do some videos and photos. I got a lot of stuff. Alex Stein video just went up yesterday. I just want to say thank you guys.
Now, for most people haven't seen our place, what do you think about our place?
It is, for me, it was like walking into like a Wrigley Field or a Yankee Stadium to me. Like it's just so extravagant. It's so large. And the lighting in there, the TVs, I mean, it's unlike anything I've ever seen.
This kid loves you, Bubba. I talked to him for a while, man. He's so happy just to be doing stuff for free.
I love this guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome.
Hey, that's a shoot, Seth, for real.
Oh no, I know, man. I could tell.
I picked the good ones.
It's awesome. Well, dude, it's great when you love something and like he truly loves this show so much to where he wants to do whatever he can. And
that's the whole basis of what our business model is built upon.
I know, I understand. I understand. A lot of the guys that you have are like, they do the labor around here, like Big Red and Creatine Travis. But as an artistic type, that Gary's coming in here and doing videos and all that stuff. Like, just talked to him, and he said he was just honored to just be able to shoot footage of your party. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is, and we appreciate you, Gary the Cantrell. We appreciate you.
Well, buddy. I'm trying to help you guys get to a mill, so maybe there's a little room for me one day. Maybe I'm just throwing it out there. I love you.
If we got to a mill, I'd certainly hire you, Gary. I promise.
Well, I appreciate that. I know you guys are behind, so I just want to say thank you, and I'm out. Thanks,
See you later, buddy.
He's been arrested, sued, fined, and fired. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So what does that make him? Bubba the Love Sponge.
See you, man. See you. Okay. Okay, I appreciate it.
I didn't think you.
See you, man.
Bye, Daniel.
See you guys.
Okay.
Bob Cook. What's up, Pula Ballin'? Nice start from Steve. Oh, that's good, Pula Ballin'. Sorry, it wasn't a little bit more. What's up, Big Lunger? Oh, I love it, Pula Ballin'. What you doing about? What's up, Big Lunger?
Splintered memories looming up out of the time fog. Lost somewhere between fiction and reality. Madness that made no sense at all. You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Tropic Springs with a full bar with tons of local IPAs, loads of specialty drinks, and the best-looking bartenders in the business to serve them. It's Tropics Tarpon Springs. Tuesday nights are ladies' nights with a live DJ and all the pretty ladies all around. Tropics Tarpon Springs at 25 Dodecan East Boulevard, right at the mouth of the Sponge Docks, is where all the action is. Official grand opening Saturday, January 20th, hosted by Lummy of Bubba's Army. Maybe one of the best parties ever seen. Tropics like it's hot.
Lummy, you're going to be tropping it's like it's hot.
I'm going to drop it like it's hot with the full bar.
Did Seth come on down to the Dr. Dan position?
No, he's still in his couch.
Well, yeah, does he want
Should I change the mic then?
Well, we should probably ask Seth. Do you just want to go ahead and ride the remaining 40 minutes out on the couch like the pimp and the blimp that you are? Or
Yeah, I don't need to go change out the gold mic and everything like that. So
you just want to do you just want to pop it like it's hot over there?
yeah, I'm just getting ready for the big, the party of the year at the Sponge Docks. Hopefully, Lummy's not face down in the Sponge Docks after the Rigotti brothers get done with them.
The Rigotti brothers.
I mean, do you have any have you talked to Mark or anything like that? Like what you're gonna do, or are you just gonna be like on a table there, like when you see Virgil at Comic-Con?
What?
No, I'm not going to be in the corner.
Seth might be the only one that understands that reference.
I get that.
There is this
Virgil.
ongoing meme of Virgil, who was Ted DiBiase's handler, and that was all he was noted for, other than having probably one of the largest penises in all of WWE.
Oh, okay.
And he goes to all these wrestling and Comic Cons, and and it's usually him all by himself at a table with his pictures stacked up, ready, and nobody there.
Somebody got him somebody got him in like a high school.
There's multiple pictures of it. I sent Bubba just one of them. There's multiple ones.
It's like isn't it, Lummy, kind of an ongoing gimmick? Virgil at.
Oh, especially now, because now people technically stay away just to get pictures of him from afar.
Yeah, I can't make it any.
Oh, it's sad though, man. That's how he makes his money.
Virgil, WWE superstar, and then it's just, nobody.
Nobody at all.
You don't even think he wrestled dark matches back in the day?
Oh, he did a little bit, but he was just more like.
What do you mean by dark matches?
Stuff that wasn't on TV.
Yeah, stuff that wasn't on TV.
Never mind.
Yeah. Did you ever find out, do we have a Crystal Hefner interview? Because I know that I think somebody came out with somebody that was dating him or part of his little entourage. He always has a 4-girl entourage.
Kendra Wilkinson? Was it her?
Holly Madison?
I think it was Holly Madison.
She was the main girlfriend.
Lummy, we did do a chick.
Yes, we did.
And
that wrote a book.
Let's see if we can find that. I don't know if it's Crystal Hefner or not.
This is a new book, so probably not.
Yeah. Crystal Hefner reveals. Now, when we had the girl on, the girl that we had on, I remember her saying that he likes to put plastic sheets down and just just go crazy with pure baby oil, and everybody gets all baby oiled up. And there's Viagra and all types of drugs, but no condoms. Like he never uses a condom. And then he has a doctor on staff ready to give you some kind of shot, like if you get gonorrhea or anything like that. Like he's got a doctor on staff ready to treat you.
That's pimp. With your STDs.
With your STD. Now, Lummy and Rhett are digging into the archives to see if we can find out, because we might be able to run it through our new gimmick. That's all we're going to call it, our new gimmick, and get some shorts.
Yes.
Crystal Hefner reveals that she was never really in love with. She actually, that's right. She married him
at the end.
Right?
I think 2011 or 12. Yeah, 2012.
I mean, man,
what a whore.
Well, I mean, how much she got? Hugh Hefner's widow is opening up about her marriage to the Playboy founder in a memoir called "Only Say Good Things: Surviving Playboy and Finding Myself."
Apparently,
I feel like that's going to be Seth's new book when he quits the show.
Yeah. Apparently, those were like his last words to her. Was like, "Please only say good things about me." And so she kept that promise for 5 years, but now she's ready to talk.
Yeah, as soon as Simon & Schuster called her and said, "We'll give you a $250,000 signing bonus to do a tell-all on that old goat."
Hey, can we do a spoiler alert and say that nobody that ever saw Hugh Hefner with babes ever thought that they actually really liked him for being a crinkly old man?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think Hugh Hefner has established himself as a crinky old man that had a lot of money and liked to dabble in hot bitches, and the bitches kind of knew the deal. Right?
Well, yeah, no, of course.
I mean, there was nobody that was trying to, fake what we really got going on
nobody
here.
loved him.
No. She even says, blasting an 80-year-old has, quote, its price. You have to pay a price for that.
Yeah, that's what a lot of my exes have seen.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Blasting the sponge pays its price. Hello.
Hey, Bubba, Las Vegas Mario. How you guys doing today?
Hey, what's up, Vegas Mario?
Nothing much.
It's a freaky phone Friday. Otherwise, you would be getting a busy signal right now.
I just recently saw the roast because I'm going through a transitional phase in my life, so I barely caught up on it. But
hold on, you can't throw that out
what
there.
What are you transitioning into?
And expect me not to want to.
No, not like that.
All right, so you're going through a transitional period in life. Like, are you getting a divorce or going through something like that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I gotta share kids and custody stuff like that.
That sucks.
A little rough.
And so you're a little behind on the show. So you just got to the roast, and tell us what you thought about it.
No, my one thing is everybody was funny, everybody was good. The thing is, though, make the dais a little shorter because I couldn't see, when they popped on Tom Bean or Dan, I couldn't see the reaction when they were making jokes. I'm like, I barely see Anna or Babyface in the middle there. So maybe next year just a shorter table, maybe put bar stools in the back so that we could see everybody's face. I just wanted to see their face when they got.
We only have a certain amount of cameras, my friend. This isn't an ABC production. This is, this is a Rhett Macho Man Kicker. So, I mean, we have very limited resources here. Just be happy.
Maybe there's an aerial cam next year over
maybe
everybody.
Maybe we'll have an aerial jib, jib You know, I mean, that Colton will run, you know. Then Colton will get distracted, and he'll let go of the jib, and it'll hit Seth in the head, and he'll fall over, sue me for, some type of deal, and then be able to buy an 86 Bill Buckner.
Nobody wants 86 cards.
I'm
Get
just
out of here.
All right, Mario. See you later, buddy.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, Mario, you're really late on your critiques of the roast. People bitched about that.
Better late than ever, man.
People bitched that about that weeks ago.
I know, Bubba. It looks like we didn't have Christina Heffer, or whatever her name is. Hefner.
Crystal
Hefner.
Who did we have?
Isabella St. James, who wrote a book recently.
Maybe we should, let's run it through that. Let's run. Can we run that through the gimmick? See what it comes up with?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Hello.
Hello.
By the way, the Anna Hummel Show, available at YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Bubba Army HQ, Facebook, and all of that is available today. That'll be about a 10:20 start time.
Yep.
It's Anna's little thing all by herself in here.
All by my lonesome.
All her by her little Anna.
You ever done a show by yourself, Bubs?
Of course. But please.
Like totally alone?
Yes. For the first, God, for let me see, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91,
Jesus.
92. And I didn't even really, probably, I had like a do boy, like a guy that put my carts away and things like that, but I never put them on the air very often.
Okay, yeah,
so.
that doesn't count.
Up until 96, up until 96, I did it by myself. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
It's a Freaky Phone Friday, and you can thank the great Seth Kushner for that idea. It's really, really killing it. Is this Matt Hoxie?
It is Matt Hoxie.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Matt Hoxie? How did you have a good time at the bar?
Oh yeah, I just had a couple quick things. I wanted to say thank you so much for getting us out there. It was magical, and I needed it. It was perfect. And I feel like I need to defend myself, because apparently there's a lot of conversation about my bag.
About your testicles that you had whipped out, ready to put on Gary the Cantrell, and he woke up right before you bagged him. So, yes, we'd like to hear your side of the bagging story. Sure, go ahead.
Well, definitely. My defense is I have no defense. I'm a predator. His mouth was agape, and I saw an opportunity.
Oh, dear.
Okay, we got to establish rules for next year.
Our party has really taken a really interesting twist.
We need just a few rules, Bubba.
Yeah.
Just a handful.
Matt, if you come next year, please, no teabagging, guys. Okay, buddy?
Please.
Oh, no, I would have never done it. I love Gary. He's the best ever.
Yeah, no, but you said you had your bag out ready to go with the mouth open.
And you're a predator.
And you're,
no bag out.
All right, can we change our mindset for next year and say
yes,
when we find our friend
sexually assaulting our friends,
when we find our fellow Bubba Army friend that's passed out with his mouth open, that we just don't go right to the teabagging, that maybe we go to the, hey buddy, wake up, can I help you?
You okay?
Need some water?
Do you need some water? Do you need some food? Do you need some food?
Call you an Uber?
What can I do for you? What hotel you staying in? Can Big Mike maybe run you back over to the hotel or something? By the way, Lummy, we didn't thank Big Mike enough from Southwest Florida Golf Carts. He absolutely provided the transport. It's not that long of a walk, but it's a walk.
When you're effed up.
Yeah, when you're drunk.
Yeah, and it's cold. It's a third of a mile.
Yeah, it's dark.
No, it really is.
No, I know, but it just sounds silly. But you're right.
I mapped it out. It's 1/3 of a mile, but you go down one road it's not very well lit. Then you go down another road.
I get it.
And you could get picked off,
especially if you're drunk in heels.
Mike and his Lummy provided 2 big-ass stretch golf carts, and Mike's dad, and everybody had a ride. I don't think anybody really ended up walking.
I don't think so, no.
So anyway.
We walked to the Waffle House.
Yeah, well.
The dollhouse.
All right, Matt Hoxie. Appreciate you, and I will see you next year, my friend.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Love you guys.
Bye now. Love you, too.
What do you do next year, Bubba? 2 rules, no cocaine, no teabagging?
Yeah, there you go.
Boo.
No cocaine, no teabagging. Help your fellow passed out friend. Do not put your balls in his mouth.
Yes, please don't.
You got to make an instructional video like they do when you're on a plane and they tell you how to get the oxygen when you go get craft.
Like, here, you're in the green room and all of a sudden your friend falls out with his mouth open. Do not.
First, check his pulse.
Check his pulse. Clear the airway. Determine what type of medical emergency he may or may not be having. If it's not an emergency and he's just had too much to drink, do not put your testicles in his mouth. Please.
Do recognizance. Did he have some of Sumo's pudding?
Then then after that, do not go into the bathroom and do lines of cocaine. Please. I saw 2 or 3 people that are so stupid they actually had a cocaine residue around their nose. Like, aren't you supposed to wipe that away?
Did you find out about the cocaine, or you saw it?
Both.
Oh man, I know you hate the cocaine.
I don't want the cocaine at my party.
I know, I get
Don't bring cocaine to my party. It makes it completely it just makes it trashy.
You know it's popular though. People love it.
What about other drugs?
Fine.
Everything else is okay?
I mean, you guys can give me examples, and I'll say yes or no.
Yeah, let's not have
Molly,
heroin needles
ecstasy.
here.
That's all good.
Ketamine.
No.
No ketamine.
No.
Acid.
Sure.
Ayahuasca. Peyote.
Yes.
Crack.
DMT.
Heroin.
So crack. Well, that's kind of a derivative.
Lummy,
of
I
cocaine.
can't answer to. I'm answering hers right now.
Okay.
DMT, yes.
DMT's fine.
Yes.
Okay, noted. Meth.
No meth.
No heroin.
No heroin. Hello.
Hey, Bubba, backtracking a little bit towards the penis pump deal. Do you think Seth would even be able to? I think he's finished before he even got the pump finished.
That's okay. I meant it's a starting point. Then he'd be like, okay, next time I'm going to try to last a minute before I have my party. And the thing about it, Seth, is it's total clean. It's total clean. You know, you pull the top off, the electronic portion, and that tube is dishwashable, so you can put it in the dishwasher.
Oh,
you know what I'm
wonderful.
saying?
Yeah, good.
Go right by Sethy's cereal bowl. So yeah, I mean, if that type of suction gets Seth where he needs to be, well, it'll be a process then, my friend, and eventually he'll build up some tolerances. You know. Appreciate you.
Do you have any tips for me, sir? Okay, bye.
Hello.
What's up, guys? Florida Stanley.
What's up, Florida Stanley? I didn't know you were throwing around thousands, but
he throws down big time.
So what's up, Florida? What's up, buddy?
Thursday night I was jumping off roofs into pools. Friday night I was dropping thousands. Longwood doesn't get enough credit. I was just there for backup at the dollhouse with Longwood, but he actually emptied Brandon the Quad's bag because his mom wasn't there. We had to guide him into the bathroom, and Longwood's the one that actually flipped the switch.
So you're saying Longwood actually emptied Brandon the Quad's urine bag? Man, that's really going up. And we might need to give an award for the urine bag.
Awesome.
You know.
Yeah, it was. Brandon tried doing it himself, and it was too full, so Longwood had to go in there and do it.
Empty the piss bag, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a hero. Right?
I don't know who Longwood is, but he sounds like a hell of a dude.
Yeah, Longwood's the kind of guy that's not gonna teabag you when you're passed out with your mouth open at the party.
Sir.
He's gonna help you empty out that piss bag.
Who's the other manager at not Warren? Who's the other manager at the dollhouse?
Oh, I don't even know. Why?
The bald guy. Well, he's cool because I walked in there with BTQ and I put $100 in his shirt pocket. I said, I need 2 girls on this guy at all times, and I don't care how much it is. Let me know. So he comes walking over first thing, and he's like, "Hey, does that guy like blondes or brunettes?" I was like, "You know what? I don't know." I walk over to BTQ. I was like, "Blonde or brunette?" And he goes, "Yes." I was like, "All right, I got you, buddy."
Yeah, I don't think Brandon's picky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a move! I put 100 in his pocket and said, "Keep 2 girls on this man at all times."
Florida Stanley, you might be the pimpest of all. I thought Kenny Price was the pimpest of all. My lord.
I don't remember like the last little bit of the dollhouse, but apparently Longwood told me that every time I went to go get a beer, I always came back with a stack of 100 singles. So I don't know how many beers I had, but every beer I got 100 singles.
Did John Kostika go to any dollhouse situations?
I think he was there Friday night. I don't know. Greg and Amy were there, BTQ, Longwood, the Nash brothers were there Friday. I didn't go Saturday because I wasn't about to drop another couple grand.
Saturday was the big night, supposedly.
Yeah. Don't air out Kostika because Mrs. Kostika, and I don't think she was a fan of everything that was happening down here.
John said he has a whole separate account that he's.
Oh, is he okay?
Nice.
Are they working on the Cribs episode?
Yeah, Rhett's working on it.
Yeah, Rhett's working on it. Yes, we're working on it.
Oh, okay.
All right, bud.
All right.
See you later.
I had fun. I'll see you guys next year.
Bye, Florida Stanley. Love you. I got to go to words. I mean, we can't even really cover any content when it's a Freaky Phone Friday.
I know, phone lines are packed.
Non-scripted and unregulated.
Sort of like the same sensation you get after sex.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
The Bubba the Love Sponge show returns after these words.
to Cracker Chris. Yeah, that sucks, Jake. What's up, Benny G? Every weekend, see the Grumpy Old Man. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Wearing Biz. Sure do, funny face. Sure do, Tempetary. Yes, Tempetary. One for your boy, Patrick. Cracker Chris. What's up, Snizwick? EQK Chris. What's up to say that, Nick? Yeah, I know. It was a different Longwood, not so smart Gary. What's up, he Clayton from Vegas? Yeah, I think this is the second or third time being on it, Terry. What's that shit? What's up, Rudy? You sure are, Mitch. Fucking Coming in low. What's up, Mike Thurman?
I like you. Do you like me? All gimmicks, willies, Joneses, McGillicuddies, shenanigans, hickeys, and bamboozles are property of Bubba the Love Sponge Enterprises. Great success! All violations will be dealt with swiftly and painfully. You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
High five.
I just got a text from a person that said, I got bite marks from Will's, Brandy, Will's plus one.
Oh, yeah.
Brandy might either be his wife. It was, what is it, Brandy and
Mandy's the
Brandy
award.
and Mandy. Supposedly Brandy sneaked up on me and bit me on the back. People arrived at our party overserved. I just took it from there. I think there was a lot of pre-partying that happened.
Oh, they were all pre-partying at the hotel before.
God bless them.
And the host house as well. Did they do a cribs for that?
Yeah, they sent all the videos.
Perfect. Hello.
What up, guys? It's Not So Smart Gary, a.k.a. Ninja Boy, also known as Richard Longwood, who was nowhere near Barp to be changing anybody's pee-pee bag.
So you're not saying. So you're saying that you're being wrongly credited for having dumped a quadriplegic man's pee bag. I got to think that.
I thought there were two Longwoods then.
I think there
No,
are.
there's only one Longwood.
Well, yeah, but then Shivering Biz also did change his pee bag at the dollhouse, I guess, too.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
But there is another Longwood, I guess.
No, there's not another Longwood. There is only one Longwood, and there's only been one Longwood.
The other Longwood's going to need a new name.
I got a correction and a picture. This was Kelly.
Oh.
Okay, Brandy is the friend. Kelly is the wife. And the bite was on the ass of another woman.
Oh, I think there's a picture of that.
Yeah, there is right here. And I think it's Brandy biting Wizzy's ass.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I reposted it on our Instagram.
That's Barb right there. That's just hold on. That's just the checking in.
up.
That's the checking in process. Can you imagine how crazy it gets from that point forward?
The stories are
So
coming
anyway,
out.
sir, you're not a urine bag dumper, and so sorry that we identified you as such.
It's okay, but I wanted to let Seth know to check his DMs on Instagram because I sent him some of the Caitlyn footage that he's been looking for this whole time.
Oh man! You slid up on Sethy's DMs for him to get some free porn. He's in it as we
Of
speak.
course, I'm probably the biggest Seth mark there is. I love everybody on the show that the people hate the most. Tuttle, Seth, they're both my favorites.
Man, you're right up there with Tuttle, Seth. You know you're killing it, buddy.
That's all right. I love Longwood. He's
All
the
right,
man.
Good talking to you, bud.
Yeah. Have a great day.
You know, all right. Let me try to close this thing out here. This Crystal Hefner deal. She was beautiful, though, was she not? How old was she when he died?
I think it's pretty
Like
recent.
40?
Yeah, she's 37 now, I think.
Oh, man, so she was like
He
29.
died in 17, so what is that, 7 years ago? She was 30, I guess, when he
Yeah,
passed.
she was the last one married.
She looks great. She's 30 years old.
She's very pretty.
She's probably, what, maybe 28, 29 there? Because he's still
Something
kicking,
like that,
right?
yeah.
He actually still looks pretty healthy and spry there.
He died when he was 91.
Hell yeah, girlfriend.
Yeah,
She's got kind of a young Heather Locklear look, does she not?
She does.
They got married in, what, 12?
Yeah, 2012.
So that would make him...
The title of Crystal Hefner's tell-all stems from what she claims was her late husband's request of her. I want you to continue my legacy going forward, and I want you to remind and I want to remind you to only say good things about me. Man,
Those are some
you are
sucky last words.
You are narcissistic.
There's not even an "I love you" mixed in there.
Mike Thurlman, Lummy, on the Cash App, $100.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Did you see that?
Yes, just came in.
Yuck.
Crystal got candid with People before the book's publication and admitted that she was never actually in love with her late husband.
Oh, imagine that.
I feel you, Hef.
Oh, jeez, Bubba.
She married the magazine's magnet. I didn't get a chance to get all of that.
Who was 60 years her senior.
Yeah, let me see here. He was 60, yeah. Who was 60 years older than her in 2012, but revealed that she was more of a caregiver than a wife. He's just sitting there looking at him, blank stare, old as hell. When am I going to die? I wonder what an 86 Buckner's going for.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I know that you scoff so much at a Bill Buckner 86 tops that that's my reference card to screw with you.
Well, I know.
An 86 Buckner.
Yesterday was Robin Yount. I told Babyface.
An 82 Robin Yount. Yeah. What's an 82 Bob?
Nothing.
Hey, Alexa, how much is a 1982 Robin Yount baseball card worth?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, a 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle baseball card is worth a great deal. One sold on August 28, 2022, by Heritage Auctions for an all-time record for a sports card, $12.6 million.
Man, Seth,
Mickey's rookie year,
all right, stop.
1951
Stop.
Bowman,
Alexa,
is valued
stop.
So a graded 1982 Topps Robin Yount card is $618.
Oh, how about that, Seth? How about you sucking it right now,
A
bitch?
1986 Topps Bill Buckner graded is $130.
Suck it. You'd love to have either. You know you would. You know damn well if you paid $30 for a Buster and you got an you got an 86 Bill Buckner with a $130 with a Robin Yount 450 kicker, bitch. You know damn well you'd be doing cartwheels if you could.
I know, but
you lying son of a bitch. Don't scoff at my 82 Robin Yount. It's how much, Lummy?
Yeah.
How much? 650?
618.
618 on an 82 Robin Yount. Milwaukee
Nailed it, Bubba.
Brewers. Nailing it. I got a better card game, bitch, than you do, and I'm not even in the card
Well,
game.
you go buy a bunch of 86 Younts and Buckners, and let's see where you're at.
Yeah, I will. And when I get them in $30 Busters, and next thing you know, I get 5 or 6
They're
of
blasters.
them. You know what I'm saying, bitch?
There's
You're
no
crying the
86
blues.
cards and Busters, buddy. And I'll tell you what. The reference that Babyface made yesterday about a C.J. Stroud downtown, much stronger. That's a $2,000 card.
I don't know anything about downtown and C.J. Stroud.
Well, that's what you need to get on. You better learn something.
I know the 86 Buckner.
Right.
Lummy, look up a 79 Paul Russell from the Cubs.
1979 Paul Russell.
1979 Paul Russell from the Chicago Cubs. His brother was Rick Russell, and they both were in the starting lineup for the Cubs. Paul and Rick Russell for the Chicago Cubs. I might be the only two brothers ever to pitch on the same team.
Brothers or brothers?
No, well, these are big fat white guys.
Oh.
They were big, heavy set white guys.
Brothers. Hard R.
Let me look at.
I'm looking it up now.
What do we got, Lummy Bing? I mean, there's not much information out there, is there?
Russell.
Not a lot of information on this card.
Hey,
The Paul Russell one.
Alexa.
Coming up empty.
Tell me about Paul and Rick Russell, the pitchers for the Cubs.
Paul and Rick Russell were both pitchers for the Chicago Cubs. Paul was known for his deceptive pitching style, while Rick was a pitcher for the Cleveland Indians. Both were Illinois farm boys who played baseball at Western Illinois University.
How about me just dropping a mic on your bitch ass, Seth Kushner?
Oh, was that
supposed to know everything about Chicago?
I don't know anything about the 79 Russell brothers.
I found one,
guess
Bubba.
what? Neither does the internet.
Hold on.
Lummy's got nothing.
Lummy's
I
got
got one.
something. Lummy's got something.
So this one's not graded, but it's 1979 Topps Paul Russell, $1.49. $1.49.
Really?
Yes.
Look up a 2011 Bubba Clem TNA card.
Oh, that thing goes for a lot.
Did you have those?
Oh, I got,
Oh, you had your own card?
I do. Yes,
that's cool.
I do have my own card.
That's really cool, man.
I got to look up a Bubba the Love and then send it to me.
Were they
Lovely,
autographed?
So I can.
Well, I just didn't know if you autographed. Like,
no, I didn't.
Okay.
But Daniel Rose has a whole pile of them, and he wants me to start selling them on our and put them in those protective cases.
Yeah, have them graded or authenticated.
Graded and authenticated, and maybe signed.
Yes. And he said you're just printing money at that point.
Just printing money. Let me look
I
up
bought one before. I gave it to you.
I know, but look up a 2000 a Bubba the Love Sponge TNA trading card.
No, this is not autographed.
Coming
so.
up empty, Lummy?
Oh no, there's plenty. I bought one off eBay a while back.
Can you send me the so I can visually
I sent you the
show
link.
that so F boy over here can actually see that I actually have my own card.
Except there's one laying around here.
What did you pay for yours, Lummy?
None of your business. $1.50.
Trying to find. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. Hold on here. How about this, Seth? $2, bitch.
Wow.
Wrestling card. Born in Warsaw, Indiana, and that was my card right there. Bubba the Love Sponge, and then in the back it had that, and it's going for $2 right now.
What was it like when they told you were getting your own sports card?
I didn't really think it was that big a deal, but I think it's kind of a big deal.
I mean, hanging with the $2 bid right next to you.
Yeah,
that's big time stuff.
Well, I mean, you can scoff at the $2 bid, or you can put over the fact that you have your, me got I was given a card.
You got a card that's awesome, and it looks like they have a bunch because you can pick a quantity right there. So I mean, it looks like you could order them all.
Three sold, so that means that this is the last one that guy has.
Oh, that's the last one?
Yeah.
Let's get it. We got to get it.
Well, no, Daniel Rose will buy it for us.
I mean, don't you want to buy your last card, Bubba?
No, I don't care about my last card. I got to poop.
Okay. When I've sold cards on eBay, family members have bought their cards before, and like some of the players have bought their own cards before.
But can you imagine if you had your own Seth Cush? I mean, like I have a legitimate card.
You do? No, that's awesome, man.
Whoa.
What?
There's one that if you buy 5, you get one free.
Oh!
That's why they're just handing these things out.
Mass produced.
Not a real heavy commodity. Wait till my film comes out. Oh, wasn't supposed to say anything about that. The Anna Hummel is coming up next.
Yep, 10:20.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Everybody have a great weekend. Do not call me or bug me unless it's emergency.
Got it.
Thanks for letting me finish.
You've been listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, starring
me, Bubba the Love Sponge.
Co-host and show historian, Lummox.
Co-host, Anna Hummel.
Co-host, Dr. Dan Diaco, Esquire, of Council. Co-host, J. Diaco, Esquire, the Spitting Cobra, of Council.
Rhett, the Filthy Ginger, video editor.
Yeah, back here wiring up. It's Mini Macho.
The BRN agent, Thomas Buttoned Up B.
And for everything else, go to thebubbaarmy.com.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer.
Exactly.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Until next time, always remember.
I'll repeat hello.